Good evening, Itawamba football fans. We're right here with the Ivy Broadcasting Company. They're doing their mini cheerleader performance right here. As long as they don't have any copyrighted music, we'll try to play that music, but we'll have your performance right here. We may have to play some music over the background here in just a minute. We want to get this mini cheerleader performance right here in. Of course, this is part of our Chan Pro Sports pregame show, brought to you right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. We'll have some more highlights from last week, as well as an interview with Coach Hoots coming up right here before the game starts. Looking forward to that 7 p.m. kickoff right here. We've got Bobby down on the sideline. Of course, Colton up top on the camera doing a great job. We'll turn it over to the mini cheerleaders here in just a moment. Of course, a reminder, this is your pregame show brought to you by Chan Pro Sports.
these girls a big round of applause. They did a great job. The IHS cheer coaches and cheerleaders would like to thank everyone who participated in the mini cheer camp, and we appreciate all your support. Thank you. Parents, we ask you to pick up your child at the gate in the south end zone. Again, parents, you please meet and pick up your child at the gate in the south end zone.
So an awesome job there by the mini cheerleaders here at Itawamba Agricultural High School. Of course, this is the Division II 4A championship game between the Itawamba Indians and the Shannon Red Raiders. We thank you for joining our broadcast tonight. Reminder, this is the pregame show brought to you by Chan Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918. Go ahead, Bobby. Of course, you can find all of our games tonight. We're live today on Facebook, on the Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page. We're also on YouTube. Just search Jack Ivy. You can find our game, as well as our Roku and Fire Stick channels. We're live tonight on Channel 4 and our website, WRMGradio.com. You can find our game right there. Just looking kind of both at the schedules here. The Indians sitting right now at 5-2, 2-0 in Region 2, as well as the Red Raiders of Shannon. They're 6-2, played in another game as the Indians had a bye week. They're also 2-0 in the region. Their head coach, Ken Tops. They opened the season on the road at Olive Branch, where they took a win 28-10 over a 6A opponent there. They faced one of the top-ranked 4A teams in the state in Louisville, where Louisville came out victorious 29-18. Very close game there. It was the Red Raiders' first loss of the year. They picked up the win on the road at Okolona, 41-6, before losing at home to Noxubee County, another great team, one of the top-ranked in the state. They lost that game 28-6. They went on to face Saltillo at home, where they picked up a win 40-21. Went on the road to Pontotoc, picked up a big win there, 65-29. As well as went back on the road to Houston, where they picked up a very close game, 14-6, and last week picked up a very big win at home over Amory, 44-7. So right now the Shannon Red Raiders sitting at 6-2 on the year, 2-0 in Region 2 4A. So the only two common opponents so far between the Indians and the Red Raiders being Saltillo, where both teams, or Saltillo and Houston, both teams 2-0 in those games. The Indians sitting right now at 5-2 under head coach Clint Hoots. They opened the season at Caledonia, where they picked up the win 27-16. They then lost two straight, both at home against Corinth, with a score of 38-21, and then to New Albany in that heartbreaker 38-35. Right now they're on a 4-game win streak. They took the road to Saltillo, where they picked up the win 26-21 back at home for homecoming against Aberdeen, where they picked up the win 34-18. We then took the trip down to Moorville. They picked up the win 41-10, clock running fashion there, and then last week picked up the big division win against Houston, 35-14 last week. Of course, a reminder, this is your pregame show brought to you by Chan Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment, whether it's on the field or on the court. J.D. Wood, the territory sales manager, ready to help you. You can give him a call, 662-231-8918. Of course, we go on the road to Amory next week for their final game on Halloween night. Next Friday, 1 week from tonight, will be the regular season finale. Of course, we've got the big game tonight. This is the division championship game between the Itawamba Indians and the Shannon Red Raiders. Well, we've got a minute, Bobby. We'll go ahead and show some of those highlights from last week, that big win over Houston. Did an excellent job there. Here's the run by Waters. Waters, he's going to find the end zone, I believe. He's going to push him on in. That's an Indians touchdown. First touchdown of the game. That's for the Indians. They have a lead right into tonight's game. Me and Tony will name the Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game. That'll be brought to you right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Big run there by Waters. Waters has got a big gap past the 35. Here's Hoots. He's looking to pass. Intended for Keyshawn Wilson. Wilson with a reception in the end zone for the Indians. A big touchdown there by Keyshawn Wilson.
Boy, talk about throwing a strike.
Hilltoppers. And he does have some big pressure from the defense. He will complete the pass.
Ball out, Matthew.
Ball loose. Another fumble returned by the Indians. That picked up there by number 5, Caden Daniel. Snap to Rogers. Rogers looking to pass. He's going to roll out to the far side. Got some pressure coming in from the defense. And making the tackle for the sack. That's, I believe that's number 8 or number 9. His jersey's folded. That's number 9, Jamarian Gaston. Can't tell. That might be Gaston. Taking the wreck snap. Yeah, that's Jamarian Gaston.
Right.
And he's going to get past the 45 a good bit tonight. I believe maybe the first time we've seen Gaston in the backfield. There's the pass from Hoots. Wilson, he's got it deep. And he's going to go down just short of the goal line at the 1. Big pass there from Wilson. And Waters will carry it into the end zone for the Indians' touchdown. They'll extend their lead up now. Rogers again in the backfield alone, 3rd and 1. He's got some big pressure from the defense, and that was a big sack there. Got Waters back in the backfield. That's going to be a pass completed to Wilson. That's a Community Spirit Bank first. Here's the handoff to Waters. Waters with a gap. Waters, big run. Waters into the end zone. No, they're going to say he stepped out the 5-yard line. They'll sit it with Waters into the end zone. Touchdown, Indians.
Going in at the half.
You got Hoots and Walker again. Walker, he'll break away up the right side. Big gain there past the 50 up to about the 49-yard line.
Well, there's one of those first downs, and a nice job. Coach, congratulations. Big division win. We talked about that earlier, how these games are very important this time of year. You really relied on the running game tonight. We talked about Xavier Waters. That offensive line did an outstanding job. They controlled the line of scrimmage all night, I thought.
Yes, sir, they did. They did a great job. Extremely proud of our guys who protected the football. One mistake there right before the half, and we knew they were getting the ball after halftime, and it was going to be tough. And we just wanted to try to take a shot. We made a bad choice, but really proud. We took our shots when we needed to, and did a good job all the way around. Proud of our football team. We held our composure. We played, relatively penalty-free. Did a fantastic job. Great win. Great football team. Extremely proud of Coach Walters and what he's doing at Houston. They're going to be great. And, I hate to play them again next year. But moving on now, we're going to go play for the division championship. So,
well, enjoying this one tonight. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we welcome you back in, fans. Hope you enjoyed that little quick video there. Some highlights from last week. Had a couple issues here. Just a moment. We're going to take a minute and get those fixed. Of course, this is your pregame show brought to you by Cham Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. Give them a call, 662-231-8918. Of course, that's J.D. Wood, Territory Sales Manager, and his wife, Rachel. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918. Of course, this is your pregame show. We just had that mini cheerleader performance. Hope to get all these technical difficulties worked out real quick. We do apologize for that. Look at about 15 minutes to kick off right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. We thank you for joining us this evening. Of course, I want to take just a minute to highlight the Itawamba Agricultural High School cross-country teams for their performance at the Region 2 4A meet. The girls are regional champs for the 3rd year in a row. Melanie Holt won first overall, earning all division honors along with Sydney Strother, Alyssa Nail, Avery Dindy, Elizabeth Riley, and Grisha Chavez. That's the girls' team in the cross-country meet, as well as the boys' team placing second. Jeremy Crossnow, Weston Garrett, and Jalen Bailey all winning all division honors there. So shout out to the Itawamba Agricultural High School cross-country teams, their performance in that Region 2 4A meet. So looking forward to a big game right here. It's the Region 2 4A championship game right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company, bringing you all of your action. Of course, this is your pregame show brought to you by Cham Pro Sports. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918. We've got some other area games to watch out for. Manatee, they're on the road tonight at Kossuth, as well as Amory. They're on the road at Corinth. We got South Pontotoc on the road at North Pontotoc. That big rivalry game there at the Pontotocs. Horn Lake, they're facing off tonight against Tupelo. A game at Tupelo, another one of our area coverage teams. Red Bay, they're on the road tonight at Tanner. Jack Abbey bringing you all of that action there. You can find that on his page. Belmont, they're on the road at East Union. That's another big coverage game there. You can find that on the Belmont Athletics Foundation Facebook page. Another one of our area games. Houston at Morville, as well as Tisch County at New Albany. So you can find some coverage from all those games. Tisch County and New Albany, that's on the Tishomingo County Touchdown Club Facebook page. Belmont and East Union will be on the Belmont Athletics Foundation Facebook page, as well as Red Bay and Tanner. You can find that on Jack Ivy's Facebook page himself. You can find all of those games, get some score updates. We'll try to provide those throughout the game.
Say something now, Matt.
Hey, Bobby, can you hear me down there?
Yeah, let me turn the volume up.
All right. You got me now. Hopefully we've got all of that. Hopefully we've got all of that settled. About 13 minutes until kickoff. Yeah, I see a thumbs up. Bobby can hear me. That's great. So if we've got any Shannon Red Raider fans out there, we want to talk about a couple of key Indian players to watch. Keyshawn Wilson, some stats here, leading the team in receiving yards and interceptions, so both some offensive and defensive there for Keyshawn Wilson. Also, you've got Xavier Waters, 102 rushing yards per game. He's way on up there. We also have Christian Trice leading the team in rushing touchdowns. He's got 8 touchdowns so far on the ground this year. Colton Lewis on defense, one of those linebackers, 11 tackles per game is what he's averaging. Also, C.J. Ezel leading the team in sacks this year. We've got Ashton Hoots, the quarterback. He's got 8 passing touchdowns and 1,000 passing yards, Bobby. Already still got a couple games left to go in the regular season. He's over 1,000 passing yards for Ashton Hoots.
Yeah, we've got a well-balanced team going on with the receiving and the runners also, Matt, which speaks very highly from where we came from Caledonia in the preseason. Coach Hoots and the offensive and defensive coordinators have got these guys clicking pretty well right now. And hoping we can continue that momentum going into this game, since it's such a big game tonight. We've got the cheerleaders here. Do you want to go ahead and try to get those?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that senior cheerleader spotlight. Colton will get that for us. Of course, that's the Home and Forest Products Senior Cheerleader Spotlight. We do one for every home game. This will be our 5th and final one for our final home game. Of course, Home and Forest Products, they like to recognize all the local logging companies and all the hardworking men and women who supply them. We'll get that Senior Cheerleader Spotlight here in just a minute. Of course, this is your pregame show brought to you by Cham Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniform, sportswear, and equipment. Give them a call, 662-231-8918. Now we'll turn it over to Bobby with our Home and Forest Products Senior Cheerleader Spotlight.
They were down there saying a prayer before the game, which is great. But we have them coming up here, and we've grown to love these young ladies during this season. Every one of them, especially these seniors that we've gotten the spotlight. And here's our last one. We've got to know them really well, and like I said, we've grown to love each and every one of them, and we wish them the very best, especially these 5 that we've spotlighted this year, and we know God has a great plan for their future. And Miss Carly, we're going to let you introduce yourself and tell us what your plans are for the future, and how you're going to lead your life from here on, okay?
Hi, my name is Carly Thompson. This is my 4th year on the cheer team, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I love, and I'm so blessed to come out here every Friday night and just spend it with the best teammates and the best coaches, and it's just such a blessing, and I'm going to miss it so much. When I graduate high school, I plan on going to ICC and major in business, and then go get my cosmetology and esthetician license and just go on from there. This team holds a really special place in my heart, and I'm just so glad that I'll always have this to hold on to and this just to look back on, and just thank God for everything that He's done and giving me these girls. So, yeah.
Well, from Jack Ivy Broadcasting, guys, we want to tell you how much that we've grown to love each and every one of you, and we just wish you all the very best from this day forward, especially you seniors. Mandy, we thank you, and the people that help you. We know it takes a lot of time and effort to do what you do, and God bless each and every one of you, okay? Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Back up to you, Matt.
This time we ask that everyone.
Yeah, we're about to have our captains meeting with the officials at midfield. We'll get that right here. Bobby will bring you all of that action from the sideline. Right before that, we're going to have our playing of our national anthem.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for letting us come out tonight to enjoy this game and the time we get to spend with our friends, families, and teammates. We're so grateful for this opportunity to play the sport we love and to be a part of this community. Dear Lord, please keep every player safe and just protect everyone here from harm. Help us to play hard, show good sportsmanship, and honor you in the way we act and treat others. Dear Lord, I also lift up anyone who's struggling right now, give them strength and hope as remembrance that they are not alone. Dear Lord, thank you for everything you have given us. Thank you for your Son and your unwavering grace. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Great job there with their national anthem by the Pride of Hittawamba Marching Band. Of course, we'll have their performance at halftime right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company, where officials about to meet with the captains from both teams. Then we'll hear a word from Coach Hoots before we get ready for that 7 p.m. kickoff. Just about 6 minutes away from kickoff, our captains for the Indians: number 50, Cooper Parker; number 10, Evan Summers; number 55, Chandler Gordon; and number 25, Kylan Wise. Those are your captains for the Indians tonight. We'll try to get those captains also for the Shannon Red Raiders: number 5, DeGarius Clifton; let's see, number 91, Fields; number 88, Michael Morris; and I can't see the other number, Bobby. We'll turn it over to Bobby in our white hat with our meeting with the captains.
Help them up if you want to. If you don't, that's up to you. Talk to white, you talk to black all night, okay?
Hey guys, just like he just said, we're going to call you white all night, we're going to call you black all night, okay? If you hear us saying anything white, 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 or black, black, black after the play, look around, see who we're talking to, because we want y'all to deal with it as captains before we have to. So be captains tonight for a reason, okay? Your coaches put you there for a reason, so take care of your teammates so we don't have to. By no means, we love the game, but we love how it's played more than we love it, okay? So take care of them, before we have to, okay? You got any questions for us? Y'all ready to play? All right, guys. Etowamba won the toss. They elected to receive. Y'all will be kicking from your clock, so if you turn your back toward the clock over here. Etowamba, if you'll turn your back looking at them over there. Let's line up in a straight line right here. All right, guys. All right, guys. Shake hands one more time. Let's play.
Etowamba will receive. Shannon will be kicking from the clock end.
So thank you, Bobby. Of course, a reminder, this is your pregame show brought to you by Chan Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. We thank you for joining our broadcast this evening. The Indians will be running out right here in just a minute, and then we'll turn it over to Bobby, his interview with Coach Hoots. We'll play that right here as we're getting ready for kickoff. Just about 4 minutes left to go. Thank you for joining our broadcast this evening. If you don't know where to find us, we're on Facebook. Just search for the Etowamba Agricultural High School Facebook page. That's where you'll find us on Facebook. We're also on YouTube. Just look up Jack Ivy. We're on our Roku and Fire Stick channels. We're there on Channel 4. That's where we'll be tonight, having all of your action for the Etowamba Indians tonight on Channel 4, as well as our website, WRMGradio.com. About 3 minutes to kick off right here. Of course, this is your pregame show brought to you by Chan Pro Sports. We thank J.D. Wood, the territory sales manager. Give him a call, 662-231-8918. And here come the Indians. We've got some fireworks going on back there. Bobby?
Yep. They're getting them fired up for this big division matchup.
I know this division championship game. Now we'll turn it over to Bobby and Coach Hoots with that interview.
Hey, Coach, doing well. I missed you last week.
Yes, sir. Missed y'all.
What you got going on tonight? I know it's going to be a tough divisional matchup between y'all and Shannon, or us and Shannon. What are you looking forward to against them? And
It's a tough game. It's a division championship game. So anytime you play one of these, they're a very good football team. That's the level they play at, and we got to match that level. Any big game you play, you got to make sure you don't do anything to hurt yourself. And we got to stay in front of the chains. Got to protect the football on offense. Defense, we got to bend but don't break, and you got to try to force some turnovers. So.
Good.
That's going to be the key to it.
It's going to be a tough game. Good luck,
yes, sir.
Coach.
Thank you.
We're looking forward for a win.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good luck.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Matt. It's going to be a good, hard-fought ball game from both sides. We're just looking for a win here at IHS tonight on this beautiful football Friday night in North Mississippi.
And we thank you, Bobby, getting that interview with Coach Hoots. Of course, they played a big game last week, picking up the win over Houston, 35-14, moving them to 2-0 in the division. This is the Region 2 4A championship game. We've got all of the action right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. The potential to play at least the first 2 rounds of the playoffs at home, and that's also is always a big thing. It kind of gets a little more confusing with the way the playoffs work after that second round, but you're guaranteed, as long as you advance, you can play the first 2 rounds of the playoffs at home if you are the 1 seed. So this is what they're battling it out tonight for the region championship. The Indians, they've elected to receive. Shannon, they're going to kick it away.
Matt, if you can't get fired up for a game like this, you can't get fired up for a football game.
Oh, I know it. Here's Shannon with the kickoff. Wilson with the return up to the 30-yard line. So great job there by Keyshawn Wilson.
Number 9 on the tackle for Shannon.
Number 9, Richardson on the tackle. Of course, with the kickoff now, that will wrap up our pregame show brought to you by Chan Pro Sports. We thank J.D. Wood, his wife Rachel. You can give him a call, 662-231-8918. The Indians looking to take over on offense. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Slot right, wide receiver to the left.
Yeah,
they're going to run it right up the middle.
Waters, big run up the middle, up to the 35-yard line. Gain of 5.
Right off the tackle's hip.
That's a good spot there. They give him credit with 6. So 2nd and 4 now for the Indians on that big run by Xavier Waters.
They're going to count on those guys up front, Matt, tonight. Pass blocking and run blocking. They're going to have to do a good job.
Well, they did an excellent job at Houston, and then a couple weeks before that at Morville. They've done a great job this season. Handoff again to Waters. Waters will get up to the 40-yard line. I believe that's going to be our first Community Spirit Bank first down. It is. So that first down for the Indians brought to you by Community Spirit Bank. Of course, we also want to thank Wayne Cleveland and the SAF C&W Trailers as a first down for the Indians.
Number 8 on the tackle for Shannon.
Number 8, Jaden Clark. Clark leading the team in sacks for the Red Raiders. We didn't get to that. We kind of have a abbreviated pregame show due to some technical difficulties. That's all right. Direct snap to Waters, and that's going to be blown up in the backfield. Number 92 getting to him first.
Yeah.
92 Richardson on the tackle.
Looked like they almost read that play before it got started.
Yeah, forward progress for Waters will keep him at the 40, so only a loss of 1. It's 2nd and 11.
Edwards came out for the Indians, wide receiver. Number 88, tight end, went in. Number 3 came in.
Of course, we've seen plenty of number 3 Malachi Casimir this season. And also checking in number 88, Peyton Wilson. Here's the handoff again to Waters. Waters got a gap. Past the 45, they'll spot him at the 46. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Indians.
Good cut back up the middle after he hit the initial line of scrimmage, and then number 8 and 0 for Shannon made the tackle.
So another great run by Waters. He's taken every snap so far. This play started at the 30, now up to the 46.
Here we go.
3rd and 5 for the Indians. Of course, you've got Hoots and Waters again in the backfield.
Come on, get the play off.
Hand off to Waters. Another big stop there for the Red Raiders. That time tackled by number 7, Caleb Polk.
4th down.
The 4th and 5, and I see number 24, Wes Weigel, on the field. The Indians are going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, Shannon held us up the last couple plays on that, so we're forced to punt. So stay in your lanes on this punt.
Here's
Nice
Weigel.
punt. Nice punt. Good Indian bounce.
They're going to spot it about the 17-yard line. That's where the Red Raiders are going to take over for their first offensive possession of the game. Of course, we also want to thank Kathy Bean, your Etowah County tax collector. They are here for you. Thank Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone from the city of Fulton, as well as Pablo Makepeace, your Farm Bureau agent in Fulton, proud to sponsor games right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Give them a call, 662-862-9340.
Good to see the speed that I've heard about from Shannon. It's supposed to have some wide receivers and running backs that are supposed to show some speed and quickness.
I see in the backfield at quarterback number 12, Deshaun Clifton, as well as number 22, Braden Hooks. That duo that we talked about kind of pregame.
Shut
Big
him
stop
down.
there by the Indians.
Number 7.
Number 7, Colton Lewis with the tackle.
Yes, sir.
Short gain. They'll give him a yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now for the Red Raiders.
That's what one of the coaches said this afternoon. He said, we're going to have to contain these running backs, keep them inside, don't let them get out because they're so quick and fast once they hit the corners.
Right, I even watched a little bit of their film. It's been a couple weeks, but they played Pontotoc. Went back past couple days and watched a little bit of that, and yeah, that speed is definitely there. Clifton, he'll take the snap. He's looking to pass and deflected that time by number 4, Christian Trice.
I'll say so. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but there was a little jersey pull there too that helped, but that's okay.
Of course, we've talked about this is the biggest game these guys have played all year. The reaching to for a championship game against Shannon, though. So those emotions definitely going to be high tonight.
As it should be for this caliber ball game. It should, the emotions should be a little high.
So 3rd and 9. They'll send a man in motion. Clifton again looking to pass.
Overthrown.
And incomplete. That time intended for
88.
Number 88, Michael Morris. So 4th and 9. The Red Raiders are going to have to punt it away.
We should get good field position out of this, Matt.
Yeah, that's what the Indians need. Red Raiders going to have to punt it from about their own 6-yard line. That punt, low, spiraling.
Yeah, smart move. Smart move. He didn't want to field that ball.
Yep. So they're going to spot it at the Indians' 43. They're going to take over from their own 43-yard line. Great field position. That's where the Indians will take over.
We actually gained yardage on that change of possession right then, Matt.
That's right. See Brad Neighbors out there says he's watching. Mr. Donnie Bell says he's watching from San Jose, California. Of course, we thank Mr. Donnie Bell sponsoring these games. I'll try to read his ad right here. State Representative Donnie Bell, proud to support IHS football right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company.
Great double move by Waters up in the middle then. He juked to the left, and then he planted that left foot and cut back up to the right.
Great job. A gain of 7 there for Waters. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Also want to thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer. Give them a call, 662-862-9288.
Tight end stacked over here on the left side to have Sachs blocking up the middle, and that's exactly what he did.
And off again to Waters. We'll see if that's enough for the first down. I believe it's going to be. And yes, that's another Community Spirit Bank first down for the Indians. No, they're going to mark him short. The line judge on this end was signaling towards the first down.
Yeah.
But, I believe they are going to say now it's first down.
First down. Yeah.
Yeah, it took them just a minute. But they're going to move the chains. That's a first down for the Indians.
Had to get their heads together there for a minute.
I was wondering why the ball and the marker were not on the same position there. Hoots, he'll take the snap. We've got a whistle. We'll see who this is going to go against. Imagine this is going to be a false start against the Indians. That is going to be the case. That'll move them back 5 yards.
We're utilizing this number 88 or tight end blocking up the middle. Watch him go in the A gap. He's blowing that linebacker all the way back and giving Waters room to run.
It'll now make it 1st and 15 for the Indians. So 1st and 15. Hoots, he'll take the snap. Quick screen pass over to Wilson. Wilson, big gain, just short of the 40.
That's a good play.
Oh, bring him back a couple yards. I thought he got a couple more than that.
I did too, and they pulled it back.
Yeah, they'll mark it at the 43.
We got a chunk of it back though, Matt.
That'll make it now 2nd and 6. Good 4-yard gain there. Or a 9-yard gain, my apologies. It was 1st and 15.
Good run.
Another big run. Waters dropped the ball. I'm hoping the Indians have picked it back up. That does not look like the signal. I'm afraid. Yep, the Indians did pick it back up.
Good.
Waters, I seen the ball come loose.
He must have fallen on it because I didn't see a whole lot of commotion in the pile.
Yeah, I didn't either, but seen once the officials were waving the clock to stop, I was afraid that the Red Raiders picked that one up. Great job by the Indians to get back. We've got 3rd and 2. Here's the handoff this time to Gaston.
Oh, they blew that offensive line up then. I mean, they pushed the offensive line back a yard. Number 50 was the one that blew that play up for Shannon.
Number 50, Jalen Sweeney. No gain on the play, 4th and 2 inside the 40-yard line. I imagine the Indians are going to go for it. So 4th and 2. The Indians are going to go for it. You got Waters back in the backfield again. He's got a gap past the line to gain.
I couldn't tell from here if he did or not.
Yeah, past the 35. He got the first down and some change on that one, up to the 39 or 34-yard line.
That was his determination as much as anything that got that, and some pushing from the big guys up front.
All right, a big run there by Xavier Waters. 1st and 10 for the Indians. Another one of those Community Spirit Bank first downs. I also want to thank Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancellor Clerk of Itawamba County, saying go Indians. You can give them a call, 662-867-3421. 1st and 10. Here's Hoots. He's looking to pass. Got some pressure in the backfield. He's going to throw it away. There was a receiver in the area, so.
And he was outside the tackle box.
Pressure coming from number 8, Jaden Clark. Great job by Hoots to get that one away. Make it 2nd and 10, but we want to thank Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive body shop and towing needs there at 213 Peppertown Plaza. Give them a call, 662-862-5136. We also thank Dawson Big 4, 628 South Gloucester for 46 years, just 1 block from the hospital in Tupelo. Give them a call, 842-4162. 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Hoots, he'll take the snap, hand off to Waters.
Middle of that Shannon defensive line standing up pretty tall. Number 7 plugged that one up for him.
Short gain of about 2, make it now 3rd and 8.
Caleb Polk, one of the linebackers for Shannon.
Yeah, him and haven't called number 4 Jackson Loving, but Polk and Loving both leading the team in tackles for the Red Raiders. It's 3rd and 8. They're going to move a couple guys around. Toss back to
Good
Waters.
blockers.
Waters, he'll need a block past the 30, and he's going to be short.
Yeah.
It'll be 4th down for the Indians.
Walker on the tackle. Gain of 4.
They spot it at the 29.
4th and 4, 4th and 5.
It's going to be about 4th and 4.
We're going for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
Got slot left, tied in right.
I'd have to imagine this field goal would be a little long for
Yeah, it would be.
for Weigel.
Yeah. See if they try to draw them off first. No.
Waters with a carry past the 25.
Driving through. Big guys are pushing.
And that's going to be a first down plus 5 or so for the Indians. So huge gain there by Xavier Waters.
54 and 70 and 77 all got behind and pushed to help get that first down.
54 Isaac Johnson and 70 Andrew Wiggs.
77 was there too.
77, yeah.
Give him some
Landon
love.
Shaw. A great job there by the offensive line for the Indians. That's another one of those Community Spirit Bank first downs. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Great fake.
Here's Hoots looking to pass into the end zone. Keyshawn Wilson. That's 6 points there for the Indians.
Atta baby.
Big touchdown there. Hoots to Wilson.
Yes. They moved two men to the left wing over here, and he pivoted to the left, and the guy was wide open across the middle.
We've seen a couple plays like that last week against Houston. A great job there. 20-yard pass to the end zone, and that PAT is good. The Indians with the lead 7-0 in the first quarter. 1:31 left on the clock. Of course, this is the Region 2 4A championship game between the Etowah Indians and the Shannon Red Raiders. The Indians, they'll take the go-ahead 7-0 right here in quarter number 1. Of course, we also want to thank Home and Forest Products to recognize all the local logging companies, all the hardworking men and women who supply them. I want to thank Chan Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. Give them a call, 662-231-8918. Thank Wood Trailer Sales, proud to be a part of our broadcast. You can see Donnie Wood and the staff, or give them a call, 662-862-7120. We thank Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique, 802 East Main Street in Fulton. Give them a call, 662-862-9735. Here's Weigel to do the honors and kick it away.
Matt, what's happening too is we're burning up a lot of the clock running the ball. That was one of the few passes so far that Etowah's run.
A great kick there by Weigel, returned by the Red Raiders at the 15. They're going to get a decent return up to about the 33-yard line, so about a 18-yard return for the Red Raiders.
Young and Gaston on the tackle. Ball will be placed at the Shannon 33-yard line. They take possession.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders from their own 33-yard line.
Kevin Westmoreland, driving a black Hyundai Palisade with Lee County plates. We ask you please move their vehicle. You are parked going up the hill behind IEC. Again, it's Kevin Westmoreland.
There's the handoff that time to Hooks.
Oh, they shut it down quickly over there.
Good
Number
job
9.
there on the outside making the stop for the Indians. That was Wilson and Lewis over there.
Yep.
So that's going to be a gain of about 3 for the Red Raiders. But a great job on the stop for the Indians. Making now 2nd and 7. You got under a minute left to go in quarter number 1. Here's Clifton looking to pass. Almost intercepted by...
Great breakup. Number 5.
Yeah, number 5, Caden Daniel getting in there. A great job. Now 3rd and 7 for the Red Raiders.
He got his hand in there and just knocked that ball loose.
So a great job forcing the stop there. Forcing the incompletion. Now 3rd and 7.
They're hollering screen over here.
Here's Clifton again looking to pass. He's got some pressure in the backfield. They're going to bring him down. Number 31, C.J. Ezel with the sack.
Well, we've called his name a lot this year.
We sure have. So make it now 4th and 7 for the Red Raiders. Great job there. C.J. Ezel in on the tackle.
They're going for it here.
And we'll see now. Here comes the punt team.
Here it comes.
I had to think about it for a minute. They may have to call a timeout. We've got 5 seconds left to go on the play clock.
They're going to run it down. I don't think they'll ever snap it. Yeah, they did.
They got it off. There's a punt away from the Red Raiders.
Oh.
And last touch by Edwards.
No, he recovered.
Yeah, that should be down.
Yeah.
Indians ball about the 35 or 36. We'll see where they spot it.
And end of the quarter.
Yep, that will end quarter number 1. The Indians with the lead 7-0. This, of course, your Region 2 4A championship game between the Etowah Indians and the Shannon Red Raiders. The Indians, they've got the ball. They'll take over on offense from their own 36-yard line to begin quarter number 2. Want to thank Jason Wallace saying good luck to the Indians. Of course, he's your Alpha Insurance agent in Fulton. Also thank FL Crane and Son Specialty Contractors, proud to be in business 75 years. I think Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart, they really appreciate your business. They've been around 44 years. Give them a call at 662-862-3851. I think Community Spirit Bank, proudly serving Northeast Mississippi and Northwest Alabama since 1908. Also think Midway Marine of Fulton, offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards. Also be sure to check out their place, Guys Place on the Water. Saying good luck to the Indians at Seaburn Gray, your circuit court clerk. Give them a call at 662-862-3511. I also want to thank C&P Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer. Chip Presses and staff really appreciate your business. I also want to thank Fulton Insurance, your trusted choice insurance agent since 1943. There's the big run there by the Indians past the 40-yard line. Great job by Waters.
Yep. Right up the middle, right in the A-gap, in the center and the 2 guards, just blowing them off the line of scrimmage. I think we're wearing them down, Matt, right now. That's what we're doing. We're just blocking heavy up there, just leaning on them and blowing them out of the way.
They've done an amazing job so far. I want to thank Kent Heating and Cooling, owned by Jamie Kent, providing dependable and quality HVAC services to Itawamba and surrounding counties. Here's the Indians' 2nd and 4. A 6-yard gain on that last play. Hoots, he takes the snap, handoff to Waters. Waters, he's got his footing, big run. Past the 30. And Shannon Red Raiders are going to find him about the 25. He'll get a couple more yards. They'll call it the 23-yard line. So big run there by Xavier Waters.
That's what I'm saying. If you wear them down and you get past that initial line of scrimmage, all you got to do is beat that linebacker and you're to the secondary. And that's what he did.
Here's the handoff to Waters again. Short gain up to about the 20. Says a 3-yard gain on the play. So 2nd and 8 for the Indians. They're going to spot it at the 21. Still waiting on a play call from the sideline.
Yeah, they've got, is that Daniels in the backfield? Is that number 5?
I'm trying to, I can't tell.
It's not Waters.
See when he hands it off. Nope, that was Gaston that took the handoff. No gain on the play. Making out 3rd and 8 for the Indians from the Red Raiders' 21-yard line. I also want to remind you, tonight's game brought to you by Money Matters. 39 locations to serve you. Get up to $2,500 in just 17 minutes. Thanks State Representative Donnie Bell, proud to sponsor Itawamba football right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. 3rd and 8 for the Indians. They're going to move a couple of guys around before the snap. Snap to Hoots. Handoff again up the middle.
Trice ran
that big run by Christian Trice. I believe that's going to be enough for one of those Community Spirit Bank first downs. If not, he's just barely short. And it's going to be 4th and 1.
I know who I'd give it to.
Leave Trice in there. That would be, and that's what they're going to do. So 4th and 1. They just need to feed it to Trice. They get the Red Raiders offsides.
Let them jump offsides, either one.
They get the Red Raiders offsides. That's that Community Spirit Bank first down on the Red Raiders' mistake. That'll push them forward inside the 10-yard line.
I said the same thing.
We've got 1st and goal for the Indians. One thing, Thompson Stump Grinding and Root Removal. You can give Dusty a call today, 662-231-5866. Of course, I also want to thank Best Buy and Tupelo, Lee Grady, and the staff saying good luck to the Indians. Thank Smith Furniture and Appliance in Fulton, proud supporters of IHS, 1206 South Adams Street. Give them a call, 862-7412. I believe we're going to leave Trice in the backfield.
88's leading the block.
Got another run by Trice. Short gain there.
Come on, Christian. Hey, next one right here.
Maybe a yard or so.
Let's go on. He had a hole.
He's coming out. Yeah, he did. If he'd gone the other side, he'd had it.
But still 2nd and goal for the Indians. I also want to thank personal injury attorney Casey Lott, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi, saying good luck to the Indians. Give them a call, 662-554-4000. Let's go offense! 2nd and goal. We've got Waters and Hoots in the backfield. Here's Hoots. He's looking to pass. Got some pressure.
Flag,
that pass
flag
incomplete,
down.
but we do have a flag.
Is it intentional grounding, you think?
No, I think they hit his arm.
We're going to see with call. We wait on it from our white hat.
It was pretty. It was when he let it go.
Holding. Okay,
holding on the offense, so it'll stay 2nd down, but they're going to move them back 10 yards.
Hey, yo, back up. No flag. Right there.
So 2nd and goal from the Red Raiders' 19-yard line. So that'll give the Indians a little more room to work with.
Yeah, it gives you more room to run patterns down here.
That's
anyway.
right.
Next play. Have cheer ready next play after this.
You got Edwards coming out wide.
See Edwards and Wilson both on the right side of your screen. Here's Hoots. He's dropping back, looking to pass. That throw intercepted by the Red Raiders' number 24, Solomon Walker. I know me and you talked a little earlier, Bobby. He's leading their team in interceptions.
Yep.
That's the one you've really got to look out for on that Red Raiders secondary.
Well, also throwing the ball across the middle, too, when it's that crowded in a short field is tough. But that comes from experience, too. You know?
Right. That's only the 3rd interception on the year for Hoots. His 2nd coming last week against Houston.
Time for D to stand up right here now.
So 7 minutes left to go before halftime. There's Hooks with the run up past the 40 to the 41. The gain of about 3 for the Red Raiders.
Come on now, don't do that. Don't do that.
I want to thank S&W Pharmacy, proud to support IHS Athletics since 1963. I also want to thank Fulton attorney DJ Gregory. You can give him a call today, 662-397-9799. Also be sure to go by and see Gary Franks and Brian Wildman for all of your accounting and tax needs, 662-862-4967. Just like their hometown teams, Guarantee Bank, they know what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community. Of course, we thank Guarantee Bank. 2nd and 7 for the Red Raiders. They'll send a man in motion. Clifton, he's back looking to pass. We do have a flag that'll blow this one dead.
Flag down on the play.
That's a delay of game against the Red Raiders. Move them back 5 yards.
We'll take it. But I'll tell you what, number 16 here was streaking down the sideline.
Number 16, Copeland. Now it's 2nd and 12.
I'd be willing to say he's going to do it again.
Yeah, Clifton looking to pass. He's got some pressure.
Great
He's
hit.
going to run. He'll get a good gain, eventually tackled by number 0, Martavian Young.
Clifton on the carry. Gaston on the tackle.
Or Gaston.
Yeah, Gaston.
It looked like a 0. It was a 9. The way they pull their jersey up, kind of hard to tell at times.
It bunches. It's hard to tell, especially after a couple of plays.
A 3rd and 5. Red Raiders again looking to pass way down the field. That one complete to number 5, DeGarius Clifton. That's a first down up to about the 30-yard line.
That was a mix-up in coverage. Number 8 should have come across and covered that guy, and he was looking back to the safety.
That big gain there up to the Indians' 29-yard line. Clifton, he'll hand it off to Hooks. Hooks with the run, eventually tackled I believe that was C.J. Ezel.
Yeah, Ezel on the tackle.
So that'll be a gain of 3. Call it 2nd and 7 now for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, we don't need to let them get the momentum here right before halftime. We need to shut them down here. Tackling for a loss. We need a big one of these guys needs to shoot through the gap and get him for a loss.
That would be big right here in the second quarter. Pass down the field. Way overthrown. No receiver really in the immediate area. Now be 3rd down for the Red Raiders.
And the ones that were there were not open. They had 4. We had 4 guys on 3 receivers.
That's right.
But 16's still over here. They're going to look for him here in a minute.
Another pass completed again to Clifton.
That's in the line of holding. We got a flag here on this edge over here, 64 and 30.
Yeah, we do have a flag. We'll see. I'd imagine holding might possibly be the call. We got just 4 minutes left until halftime. It's just now 7:30, Bobby.
It's been a fast half. It's been really on the ground except for Shannon here in the last 5 minutes or so of the game.
That is the call. That's holding against the Red Raiders. It'll remain 3rd down. That'll push them back behind the chains at the 36. So it's going to be 3rd and 17.
I'd back my ears and not blitz a linebacker like crazy right now. I'd get that quarterback. I'd go man on defensive backs, and well, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call a timeout. Red Raiders will call their first timeout of the half. 3 minutes, 56 seconds left to go until halftime. The Indians with the lead, 7-0. One thing, Ashley Auto on 912 West Main Street in Fulton, your local auto repair shop, place to call for all of your towing needs. One thing, Food Giant, their employee owner, serving you better. Keith Frederick, their manager. Also think the Meadows of Fulton, a vision of hope for a better tomorrow. Reminder, you can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports from the first serve of volleyball season to the final out of baseball and softball and everything in between at NEMCCTV.com. We want to thank Casey Nichols Insurance Group, downtown Fulton. Give them a call, 662-523-0751. I want to thank Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South and Ricky Summer for Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. Also saying good luck to the Indians. It's Kirk and Dixley Presley. They love everything IHS. Also tonight's game brought to you by Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connection. You can give them a call, 662-862-5000. I want to thank Sheriff Mitch Neighbors in the Itawamba Sheriff's Department, reminding fans to stay safe and drive careful. Of course, earlier we had that Home and Forest Products Senior Cheerleader Spotlight. If you missed that, you can go back and watch it at the conclusion of tonight's game. And me and Bobby here in just a little while will name that Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game. And, of course, our Indians First Downs brought to you by Community Spirit Bank. Here's Clifton back looking to pass. He's got plenty of time. He's going to air it out complete to
touchdown. Number
2, Damari Shannon, and that's a touchdown for the Red Raiders.
3:48 in the halftime. That's one of those we talked about down the sideline, a receiver running free.
So it'd be big for the Indians to get the ball back and try to score before halftime. Of course, the Red Raiders will get the ball at the start of the second half.
We didn't have any pressure on the quarterback either.
They are going to go for 2. That stop there.
That's good.
Christian Trice in on the tackle. So the Indians will hold on to the lead for the time being. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left to go until halftime. The Indians with a lead 7-6.
And we can score. We've got time to score the way we're running the ball up and down the field right now.
We got an update down at New Albany. New Albany leading Tisch County 21-0. Belmont and East Union tied up 6 apiece in the second quarter there. Jack Ivey and the crew with Red Bay. Red Bay leading 22-0 in the first quarter. The Red Raiders are going to kick it away right here.
I'd watch an onside kick from them after they tried to go for 2.
Yeah, that was one thing I've noticed. The Red Raiders pretty much always go for 2. So
must not have a kicker, huh?
Yeah, the kicks we've seen so far have pretty much been those low spiraling kicks. I imagine we'll see another one right there. Picked up by Waters. He'll run it out of bounds.
About the 33, Matt, I don't know if you can see through the football players or not, but he's out on about
It looks like they're going to spot him just short of the 30. He calls the 29.
Yeah, 29, yeah. Remember, I'm old and I don't have my glasses on.
It's all right. Sometimes those spots are a little questionable.
I'll blame the coaches were in my eyes. I'll blame
there you go.
The players were in yours.
Yeah, Hoots and Waters in the backfield. Sends Edwards in motion. He'll hand it off to Waters up the middle. He breaks the tackle. Big run by Waters. He's got a gap. Waters all the way down the sideline into the end zone.
That's what I'm talking about.
Waters. Big run there.
No flags. That's what I like.
No flags in the area. That's a 71-yard touchdown run by Xavier Waters.
That's a mode changer right there, back in our favor.
3 minutes, 34 seconds left on the clock.
That didn't take a lot of time, did it?
Whole 4 seconds there. I think the clock may have started just a little late.
Yeah, he was asleep.
It only took 4 seconds for Waters to run 71 yards.
He needs to run track if he doesn't already.
Oh, I'm sure he does. But 71-yard there, 71-yard run by Xavier Waters, and the Indians with the lead now, 14-6. Of course, we also want to thank Wayne Cleveland and the staff at C&W Trailers, as well as Kathy Bean, your Etowah County tax collector. I want to thank Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone from the city of Fulton. Thank Pablo Makepeace, sponsoring games right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. We thank all of these great sponsors. Try to get through all of these once again before halftime if we can. We've got Weigel looking to kick it away. Low spiraling kick.
Good kick.
And the Red Raiders are going to pick it up, but he's going to trip, fall about the 16-yard line. That's where their offensive possession will begin.
That's better than good coverage when you fall.
I know it. We got a big favor to ask. If you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube or maybe watching on our Roku and Fire Stick channel, if you'll hop over to Facebook, share our broadcast, that way everyone knows where they can find it. Of course, this is the biggest game of the season to this date. Of course, playoffs starting 2 weeks from tonight. But this is the Region 2 4A championship game between the Etowah Indians and the Shannon Red Raiders. Let everyone know where they can find our game. Of course, that's on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. We're on Facebook, YouTube, as well as our Roku Fire Stick channel and our website, WRMGradio.com. Big stop there by the Indians. Number 30 in on the tackle. Get that in front of me. That's Christian Copeland.
We've called 30 and 31 a lot this year. Matt, we've got major TV coverage down here tonight. It's not ESPN, but it's WCBI out of Columbus.
And I missed it. We've got a flag. They're going to mark it off against the Red Raiders. I imagine that was
probably a personal foul.
Maybe unsportsmanlike, or I missed it. I didn't see
the call.
Yeah, I didn't either. I seen the flag on the ground and the white hat picked it up.
I'm trying to see the white hat. I don't see where he is.
He's in the end zone.
Oh, okay. I see him now.
Yes, I imagine that's probably an unsportsmanlike. He's writing something down, I believe.
Probably his number.
So yeah, of course you only get 2 of those. So So I imagine that's what the call was.
Let's get a safety. I'll take a safety.
Here's Clifton looking to pass. He's got some pressure in the backfield. He's going to run it. He's going to break several tackles. And that's going to be a first down for the Red Raiders.
30.
Past the 30-yard line.
30 and 0. 30 and 0.
So first down for the Red Raiders, 1st and 10. That handoff to Hooks, he'll get a gain up to the 34.
I think that was Gaston that had him by the shirt.
Gaston there. We want to thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer, as well as Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancellor Clerk of Itawamba County, saying go Indians. Also thank Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive body shop and towing needs there at 213 Peppertown Plaza. Also thank Dawson Big Four, 628 South Gloucester for 46 years, just one block from the hospital in Tupelo. 2 minutes left to go until halftime. Second down for the Red Raiders. They're going to run it up the middle that time again with Hooks.
Boy, my main man, number 72, put a lick on him then.
I see number 72, Wayne Stubbs, also number 68, Cade Nail in there as well. 3rd and 3. That pass incomplete. Intended for number 16, Jabari Copeland.
It hit the ground.
4th and 3 for the Red Raiders. We've got a minute 24 seconds left to go until halftime. Of course, the Red Raiders, they're going to get the ball to begin the second half. We'll see if they're going to go for it or punt it away. They're leaving the offense on the field. Huge down right here. We've got Clifton. We've got a flag. They're going to blow it dead. Let's see if I'll start.
Illegal procedure. Yeah.
Yep, that is the call. That'll mark off 5 more yards for the Red Raiders. It'll be 4th and 8.
4th and about 8.
And 4th and 8 from their own 33. They're still leaving the offense on the field. A minute 22 seconds would be great to get a stop. Clifton looking to pass. Batted away, intercepted. Almost dropped. But that is a turnover on down. So that really they're going to gain some yards by not picking up the interception.
Martavius had him one though.
He sure did. Right in his hands. But that is a turnover on downs. Another turnover for the Red Raiders. The Indians, they're going to take over on the Red Raiders 33-yard line.
Good stand by the Indian defense. That's what they needed right before halftime to keep his momentum going.
So the first turnover of the night for the Red Raiders has the Indians in really good field position. Here's the handoff to Waters. Waters got a big gap. He's got several Red Raiders. They're going to bring him down just past the 10. We do have a flag.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Yeah, probably going to be a holding, if I had to imagine.
Threw it in the middle of the offensive group. I'm going to say an offensive lineman. Holding.
Yep, holding. Holding against the offense. They're going to bring it back. It'll be 1st and 20.
It was kind of a delayed call because he'd already gone through the offensive line when the flag was thrown. So I don't know where he saw the holding.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what Coach Hoots is asking too.
Yeah.
Because he was down around the 25-yard line before the flag was ever pulled out. A little late, wasn't it?
Okay, so from where they've placed the ball, they'll move it back to the 36, make it now 1st and 13.
Do it again.
Waters again with the handoff. He's going to be stopped with a gain of about 2. Gain of 2 up to the 34. 2nd and 11. Waters again with a run, that time past the 30, up to the 29-yard line.
Number 90 for Shannon. Hit him pretty good.
Got to watch the clock. 40 seconds. We're going to have a timeout called by the Indians. It'll be their first charge timeout of the half.
I'm still wondering where he saw that holding. I know it's after the fact, but
40 seconds on the clock before halftime. Want to thank Home and Forest Products. They recognize all the local logging companies, all the hardworking men and women who supply them. Also want to thank Cham Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. Give them a call, 662-231-8918. Also want to thank Wood Trailer Sales. See Donnie Wood and the staff, or give them a call, 662-862-7120. Thank Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique, 802 East Main Street in Fulton. Give them a call, 662-862-9735. Also want to thank Jason Wallace, proud to support the Ivy Broadcasting Company. He's your Alpha Insurance agent in Fulton. I want to thank FL Crane and Sons, specialty contractors, proud to be in business 75 years. They began back in 1947. Also, Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart, and give him a call, 662-862-3851. We've got Hoots and Waters in the backfield. Got Edwards in motion. That pass intended for Edwards, making the stop for the Red Raiders, number 0, Kamari Adams.
good breakup by 0.
4th and 6 for the Indians, 35 seconds left on the clock.
Well,
this would be
far.
about a 48-yard field goal, or a 40.
Might as well try to get the first down.
Looks like that's going to be the move.
You got to slot right and left. Timeout.
Yeah, it would be a 46-yard field goal for the Indians. They are going to call their second timeout of the half. I want to thank Community Spirit Bank, proudly serving Northeast Mississippi and Northwest Alabama since 1908. That's Tony Green and their staff. I want to thank Midway Marine of Fulton, offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards, as well as their place on the water. Be sure to check them out for a great lunch and dinner.
Keep everything in front of you.
Saying go Indians at Sebring Gray, your circuit court clerk, taking care of election, circuit court, and marriage license. Also want to thank C&P Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer. Chip Preston and their staff really appreciate your business. I want to thank Fulton Insurance, your trusted choice insurance agent since 1943. That's Steve Gregory and Ricky Riley. Give them a call, 862-3111. Also be sure to check out Kent Heating and Cooling, owned by Jamie Kent, providing dependable and quality HVAC services to Itawamba and surrounding counties. Fourth and 6 for the Indians. Here's Hoots. He's looking to pass, completed to Waters. Waters got to get past the first down, up to about the 15-yard line.
And he got out of bounds too, didn't he, man?
Got out of bounds to stop the clock. So couldn't have executed the fourth down better than that.
Well, within field goal range too.
So they've got the ball spotted at the 14-yard line, 27 seconds. The Indians, they still have one timeout left to work with.
First and 10.
It does get you some better yardage for a field goal if you need it. But the Indians, they definitely have their eyes set on the end zone.
Yeah, you're going to almost have to pass the ball, though. You don't have a lot of time or timeouts to run it. There he is.
And just short, intended for Keyshawn Wilson.
I don't know if that was tipped by number. I can't tell what number 3 or not. The ball did a little weird movement about halfway there.
So it's 2nd and 10 for the Indians from the Red Raiders 14-yard line. 21.8 seconds left to go before halftime. The Indians with the lead 14-6.
Roll Hoots out over here to this side.
See Gaston now in the backfield. Got Edwards and Wilson to the right side of your screen. He's got some pressure. Hoots, he's going to drop the ball, but he'll pick it back up. That'll be a sack by the Red Raiders.
And we lost yardage on the field goal. Yardage.
And the Indians, they'll burn their final timeout of the half.
And this is smart, kicking it on 3rd down.
So 15 seconds. Well, you say that, Bobby. I kind of wish the Bulldogs would have went ahead and kicked it last week.
Well,
if you know what I mean.
A bad snap or whatever, you can recover and still have another down to punt it or do whatever. But with a miscue on 4th down, you're in trouble.
That's right. Or you could throw an interception.
Yeah.
To the lineman.
Yeah.
Never been so mad in my life.
Yeah.
That was
similar to the New York Giants in Denver.
Right. We're going to have Waters and Hoots in the backfield. It's 3rd and 17. You've got 15 seconds left on the clock. Here's Hoots. That pass intercepted by the Red Raiders. Indians need to get the stop right here. Eventually bringing him down is going to be number 15, Jace Edwards. 2.2 seconds left to go until halftime. It was, of course, intended for Keyshawn Wilson. That's the 2nd interception of the night for Hoots.
Well, you take that risk.
That is true. Red Raiders secondary has been great tonight. Of course, Hoots has seen his interception count double on the season. Just those 2 tonight. They're going to have time for one more play. Red Raiders going to try to throw it down the field. Up and tipped away.
Good defensive play.
I believe that was number 8, Marion Wilson, getting the tip. So we're going to go to halftime. The Indians with the lead 14-6. The Red Raiders.
Coach Hoots right quick.
Red Raiders, they're going to take over.
Coach, you want to summarize
the second half?
What happened first half?
Well, it's just a physical football game. We're executing our game plan good right there. Tough. Got the ball down here close to the end zone right there. It's just a tough play. The kid made a great play. We had to catch and didn't secure it, and that's tough. We just got to try to limit that in the second half right here and continue to do what we do and get them off the field on 3rd down on defense. Good. Thank you, guys.
There you go, Matt. You heard what he said for the second half. Keep playing tough football. It's going to be tough both halves. So he knows what they got to do, and he's going to guarantee he's going to tell them about it in the locker room.
Yeah, we're looking forward to our performance by the Pride of Itawamba Marching Band here in just a moment. I do see some Shannon Band members, but I'm not sure if they're going to perform tonight or not. I don't see them lining up. Usually they would have already lined up. I see some of them still in the stands, so I imagine that's not going to be the case for the Red Raiders. We will have your Pride of Itawamba Marching Band right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. I think money matters. They've got 39 locations to serve you. You can get up to $2,500 in just 17 minutes. I also want to thank State Representative Donnie Bell Proud Sport Games on the Ivy Broadcasting Company saying good luck to the Indians tonight. Thank Thompson Stump Grinding and Root Removal. Give them a call, 662-231-5866. Also, tonight's game is brought to you by Best Buy and Tupelo, Lee Grady and the staff for all of your electronics, appliances, computers, security cameras, cell phones, everything right there. Think Smith Furniture and Appliance of Fulton. You can give them a call, 862-7412. Also, tonight's broadcast brought to you by personal injury attorney Casey Lott, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. Give them a call, 662-554-4000. S&W Pharmacy, they proud to support IHS Athletics. They've been in business since 1963. Also want to thank Fulton attorney DJ Gregory. You can give him a call, 662-397-9799. Also be sure to go by and see Gary Franks of Bryan Wildman for all of your accounting and tax needs, 662-862-4967. Just like their hometown teams, Guarantee Bank, they know what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community. Of course, we thank Guarantee Bank as well as Ashley Auto on 912 West Main Street in Fulton, your local auto repair shop. Give them a call, 662-862-6776. We thank Food Giant and their employee owner serving you better. Keith Frederick, their manager, and their employees really appreciate your business. Thank the Meadows of Fulton, a vision of hope for a better tomorrow. Remind you can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports on NEMCCTV.com as well as the Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and Apple TV apps. Thank Casey Nichols Insurance Group in downtown Fulton. Give them a call, 662-523-0751. Thank Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South, and Ricky Summerford. They are Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. Saying good luck tonight to the Indians. It's Kirk and Dixie Presley. They love everything IHS. Also thank Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connections. Give them a call, 662-862-5000, as well as Sheriff Mitch Neighbors in the Itawamba Sheriff's Department, reminding fans to stay safe and drive carefully. Of course, we thank all of these great sponsors. We'll turn it over now to the Pride of Itawamba Marching Band.
Color Guard Captain is Jaden Thomas. Percussion Captain is Chandler Gordon. Band captains are Addison Howell, Grace Farrell, Cassidy Eden, and Logan Beers. This year's show is entitled Uncaged, featuring music by Luke McMillan, The Beatles, and Leonard Skinner. Drum Major Willie Gray. Is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, your Pride of Itawamba Marching Band.
Did an excellent job there by the Pride of Itawamba Marching Band. An amazing job.
That was good.
Right before, I don't believe we are going to have a performance from the Red Raiders. We still got about 9 minutes left to go till the conclusion of halftime. We'll reach some sponsors here by the world famous Colton Harrison.
Well, it's your time. And she was like, what? I'm like, yeah, you're going to do the solo this week. She's like,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Colton Harrison. Sponsored today from Good Luck to the Indians from Wayne Cleveland and the staff and crew at C&W Trailers.
she's doing.
We offer dump trailers, enclosed trailers, utility trailers. Good luck to the Indians from Kathy Bean, your Etowamba tax collector. We are here for you. Good luck to the Etowamba Indians from Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone from the city of Fulton. Come visit our beautiful city. Fulton has a lot to offer. Friendly Southern hospitality. Pablo McPeace, agent at Farm Bureau in Fulton, Mississippi, is proud to sponsor the games on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Whether you need life insurance, term or whole life, home insurance, auto farm insurance, Farm Bureau, where you're one-stop shop for all your insurance needs. Call Pablo at 662-862-9340. At the office at 7110 South Adams Street in Fulton, or by cell at 662-610-2247. And here's the world famous Matthew Willis.
Great job there, Colton. Thank you for helping me out for just a minute. Right here, it's halftime. The Indians leading 14-6 over the Shannon Red Raiders. Of course, this is the Region 2 4A championship game. I'm Matthew Willis, joined by Bobby Thomas on the sideline. Colton Harrison up top on the camera. Did a great job helping me out there for just a minute. It's halftime. An amazing performance there by the Pride of Itawamba Marching Band. About 6 minutes left to go until we start the third quarter. We want to thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer for commercial and industrial applications. You can give them a call, 662-862-9288. Also, Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancellor Clerk of Itawamba County, saying go Indians. Give them a call, 662-867-3421. Looking for some more updates. Belmont, they're leading East Union 30-12 at halftime. I'll get a couple more here.
Fourth alternate, Dixie Bell Holland. Third alternate, Mason Strickland.
Belmont leading 30-12 at halftime. Red Bay against Tanner. Red Bay leading 22-7 in the second quarter. I'd seen an update just a minute ago from Tisch County. Let's see if I can find it again. The Braves kind of back in it at 35-12. New Albany there, kind of keeping up with the Bulldogs down there. Much closer than I originally anticipated. So be sure check out Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer for commercial and industrial applications. They're at 409 South Spring Street in Fulton. I also want to thank Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancellor Clerk of Itawamba County, saying go Indians. You can give them a call, 662-867-3421. Thank Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive body shop and towing needs. 213 Peppertown Plaza in Fulton. Give them a call, 662-862-5136. I think Dawson Big 4 at 628 South Gloucester for 46 years, just one block from the hospital in Tupelo. I also want to thank Home and Forest Products. I'd like to recognize all the local logging companies and all the hardworking men and women who supply them. See several people checking out our Facebook page. Michelle Creighton saying go Indians. Kim Steele says she's watching. Steve Johnson out there watching. Marianne Davis saying let's go Indians. Brianna Spearman, let's go Indians. See Linda K. Martin saying go Indians. See Miss Thompson out there saying go Jaylee Larrabee. One of the cheerleaders. Joey Steele says he's watching. Chris Roten says let's go Raiders. See some Shannon Raiders, Red Raiders fans out there watching. Of course, it's halftime. The Indians leading 14-6. I'm Matthew Willis, joined by Bobby Thomas, Colton Harrison, bringing you all of your action for the Ivy Broadcasting Company. We've got about 4 minutes left to go in halftime before we'll start the second half. The Red Raiders, they will get the ball to begin the second half. So, Bobby, tell me what you've seen so far from the Indians. That
Well, the first quarter in particular, we ground the ball out. We ran the ball tremendously well, and we both commented, Matt, about how quickly that first quarter passed. That's because we stayed on the ground, and no incomplete passes. I don't know that we passed the ball but one time. And then second half, it opened up a little bit more. We threw a couple more passes, and then Shannon threw the ball some and slowed it down some. But still, it was a really quick first half. Shannon showed us how quick their running backs or quarterback and receivers are, how good their DBs are with the 2 interceptions from young Hoots. But all in all, it's been a fairly well-played ball game. We let that one a long play along the sideline over there on the Shannon sideline go for a touchdown. That hurt us. It put the 6 points up for them. But other than that, our defense has played pretty well. We got the momentum back right before halftime, and what we need to do here, since Shannon gets the ball first and to start the second half, is shut them down on defense. Get the ball, drive the ball again, keep it on the ground. We've got a really good running attack started. They've got, I didn't see the change last week, but Coach Hoots has implemented, and offensive coordinators implemented this double wing formation where they're using the tight end and another blocking back to kind of pull and block up the middle and let Waters or Trice or Gaston, whoever's running the ball, break off those blocks up front along with the offensive line. And that's opened up some tremendous holes for the running backs. And if we can keep doing that, I think we'll wear those Shannon defensive linemen down.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, this is the second week in a row that kind of a major turnover right there before halftime has led the other team to the end zone. There's about 2 minutes or 3 minutes left to go before halftime. The Indians threw the interception, which led to the Red Raiders finding the end zone right there. Just a couple minutes left. Hoots, 2 interceptions in the first half. That last one, is kind of just kind of throwing it up there, hoping to find the end zone. Yeah. So really that last one's kind of on the Hail Mary opportunity. But Shannon, 1 turnover also tonight. They turned the ball over on downs at about the Indians' 29-yard line, led them with great field position, and that was right as the Indians threw the interception later on in that same offensive drive. We've got both teams coming back out from halftime, looking to get started with the second half. Of course, this is the Region 2 4A championship game between the Itawamba Indians and the Shannon Red Raiders. We're looking forward to a big second half.
A lot on the line here at this ball game. Home field, who wins the championship, just a lot of pride, just a lot of things.
I see a good crowd out here tonight. See several Shannon fans ended up showing up. About 30 minutes before we went live, I was down on the field. It was kind of empty on both sides. Looks like it started to fill in late. Fans out here bundled up. I know it's cold, but glad they've made their way out to the ball game tonight.
I'll tell you what I enjoyed. I enjoyed watching the little cheerleaders out here. They're cute as they could be. As a granddaddy, you always enjoy watching little people get out here and cheer.
Yeah, and if there's anybody who has a mini cheerleader, they want to go back and watch that performance, they can at the conclusion of tonight's game. They can go back either on Facebook, on the Itawamba Agricultural High School Facebook page, or also on YouTube. Just search Jack Ivy. You can find it right there. You can go back and watch that. Or if you want to go back and see the senior cheerleader spotlight, you can see that too. Just scroll back, find the game. In the pregame, you can find both the mini cheerleader performance and the Home of Forest Products Senior Cheerleader Spotlight.
42, Myrna 6.
I hope we can continue that tradition too, Matt. The Senior Cheerleader Spotlight, that either Holman or someone will pick up that sponsorship next year and continue that tradition.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Of course, we've got basketball season coming up very soon. I know I don't have the Indians schedule in front of me. I know Tisch County, the Braves, they'll play a jamboree on the 1st. That'll be a week from tomorrow. Then their first regular season game. I believe the Indians' first regular season game is also on the 4th, which will be a week from Tuesday. Basketball season will be here before we know it, Bobby.
Yeah, Coach is down here. Coach Porter's down here watching tonight. So she's all involved in football, so we need to support her in basketball. And also, along that same line, if there's anyone out there who was kind of waiting to see how this whole broadcast thing was going to work out, I think you'll see it's been fairly successful with 10, 11, 12,000 views just on Facebook. If you want to sponsor basketball, boys and girls basketball, or baseball, softball, please give Jack or I either one a call or a text or an email, and we can get you fixed up with a sponsorship going forward for either one of those two sports. We'll be glad to do it. We'll tell you what the rates are and how you can participate with that, because we still need some funding, because it costs money, folks, still to do this.
Yeah,
the Indians,
it'll be the same way for playoffs coming up.
Yes, that's what I was going to say, Matt. We'll follow this football team as far as they go in playoffs. We'll do the same thing with basketball. If you sponsor the yearly sponsorship, or if you do the individual sports and you pay the additional fee for playoffs, we'll carry you and your sponsorship all the way through.
And it's not too late. If you want to join on for the playoffs, he'll probably even throw in that last game against Amory. If you want to go ahead and sign that up, you can get those last couple games in there.
We'll work with you any way you want to be worked with. We're pretty easy that way and accommodating.
I also want to thank Chan Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniforms, sportswear, and equipment. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918. Thank Wood Trailer Sales, proud to be a part of our broadcast. You can see Donnie Wood and the staff, or give them a call, 662-862-7120. We thank Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique, 802 East Main Street in Fulton. Give them a call, 662-862-9735. I thank Jason Wallace, your Alpha Insurance agent in Fulton, saying good luck tonight to the Indians. Thank FL Crane and Son Specialty Contractors, proud to be in business 75 years. Also, Tim Gillentine down at the Dorsey Food Mart. Give him a call, 662-862-3851. Here's the kickoff from Weigel to begin quarter number 3. Here's a return from the Red Raiders. Good return up to about the 36-yard line, bringing him down for the Indians. I believe that was number 11.
Number 11.
Yeah, Eli Neighbors.
Eli plays pretty good defense, too. Did a good job on special teams then.
Yes, he does a great job. So we'll begin the third quarter. The Red Raiders will have the ball from their own 37-yard line. Here's Clifton. He'll take the snap, hand off to Hooks. Hooks has a big gap. He's still going. With several tackles, they're eventually going to bring him down. They push him forward.
27 for the Indians made the tackle.
That wasn't Hooks on the carry. That was number 20, Braylon Deans. A huge run there.
Braylon Price made the tackle, but he dragged him for a few yards before he could get him down. Shannon's going to be fired up now. They've got a lot to play for, so we need to buck up too.
Yeah, here's Hooks this time.
Good tackle there.
Stop there by number 7, Colton Lewis. Great job by the Ottawamba defense.
Yeah, Trice and Lewis both came through and put a stop to that.
Yeah, coming out of the half, momentum all in favor of the Red Raiders right now after that big run. Yeah, I'll give it to the Red Raiders. That's how you come out of halftime.
I knew that was happening. Yeah, pass interference.
It's going to be pass interference on the defense against number 5, Caden Daniel.
Yeah, he did a little push before the ball got there.
Yep. Pass interference against the defense. It'll remain 2nd and goal. It should be about half the distance to the goal line. They're going to move it up to the 5-yard line. So it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, watch 20.
Here's Deans again with the carry. Gaston in there looking to make the stop. They're going to push him on into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Took them all of a minute and 32 seconds to find the end zone in the second half.
Yeah. We need to stop this momentum right now, this momentum shift. They're going to go for 2. Well, you said before you didn't know that they kicked or not, so.
Yeah, from the little film I've seen, they have not attempted an extra point so far, but that one, he's going to be short, I believe.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, somebody, I don't know who hit him in the hole, but somebody cleaned his clock.
Yeah, that was Gaston, number 9.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, they met him straight up.
It looks like they're still chatting it out in the end zone.
Oh, they're just greeting each other. They're saying, "Hello, how are you?"
So that was 2-point conversion, no good. The Indians, they hang on to the lead, 14-12, 10 minutes, 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. I also want to thank Community Spirit Bank, proudly serving Northeast Mississippi and Northwest Alabama since 1908. That's Tony Green and his staff. Thank Midway Marine of Fulton, offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards. Also, be sure to check out their place, Guys Place on the Water, great lunch and dinner. Saying go Indians at Sebring Gray, your circuit clerk of Itawamba County. I also want to thank CMP Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer. Chip Preston and the staff really appreciate your business. Also, Kent Heating and Cooling, owned by Jamie Kent, providing dependable and quality HVAC services to Itawamba and surrounding counties.
Oh, you
great
better
kick
pick it
there
up.
By the Red Raiders, picked up by Waters. Waters going to get a good return up past the 30.
All right,
he got a flag.
Don't do that.
See, that may be a little bit on both sides. We'll see what the...
There is no reason.
Hey, calm down, calm down.
See how the officials will address this.
When it's on their sideline, I would bet you. If you're a white jersey in amongst all these black ones, you don't want to start it.
Personal foul against Shannon, and that's going to be the only penalty. 15 yards.
I want to see the guy that started that because I don't want any part of him.
So that'll be a free 15 yards for the Indians. We'll take it for sure.
That's a brave man over here in amongst all these black-shirted Indians.
So they'll move the ball into Red Raiders territory as the Indians will start their offensive drive from the Red Raiders 49-yard line.
No, you can't do that.
Tried to cut it back, and
You can't do that.
plethora of Red Raiders
That's
in on
the
the
word
tackle.
I've been waiting on. The plethora came through.
Number 8, Jaden Clark.
And got them all. Yeah.
Main one there. So the tackle for loss, it'll be 2nd and about 14.
That describes it extremely well because that's exactly who tackled him.
Here's Hoots. He'll take the snap, hand off again to Waters. Waters up the middle, short game. Might get back to the 49.
Maybe. And You can say that again, Matt. The same group that tackled him before tackled him then.
Yeah, let's say a whole mess of
A whole mess. Yeah. I will say a plethora of folks did it, because they did. That whole defensive line did it.
3rd and 10 for the Indians. We may have a timeout.
Who's going to do it? Oh, come on, give me a break.
Sideline warning, that's going to be the call.
No, on Shannon. Okay, I'm you. I'm kind of inside. I'm not bad.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the Indians from the Red Raiders 49.
We need to pick up that same running game we had in the first
We've
quarter.
got Hoots and Gaston in the backfield. Here's Hoots. He'll take the snap. He's looking to pass. Downfield completed. Great pass there from Hoots.
It was.
That's number 8, Marion Wilson.
Yep, great pass, good reception.
That pass to Wilson on the 3rd and long. That's going to move.
O-line gave him plenty of time.
It's a 20-yard pass completion from Hoots to Wilson. 1st and 10, another one of those Community Spirit Bank first downs. Hoots handoff this time to Waters. Waters, good little gain, about 2 or 3.
I think they got one spying on Waters now. Number 4's followed him the last couple of times, him and Gaston. Whoever gets the ball, number 4 follows him. Now, if he took the helmet off, he's supposed to go to the sideline. And he just pointed that direction, and he is headed that direction.
Yep, there he goes. Of course, I want to thank Money Matters, 39 locations to serve you, offering fast and easy transactions. Also, State Representative Donnie Bell, sporting games right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. We've got a flag. That's going to be false start against the Indians.
I don't get. He was just repositioning himself on the line of scrimmage. I don't know. Okay.
Hey.
So make it now 2nd and 13 for the Indians. I think Thompson stump grinding and root removal. You can give Dusty a call today, 662-231-5866. We've got another whistle. And number 8, he's got to leave the ball game.
Yeah, he tried to sneak back on.
Yeah, is that the same guy who took his helmet off?
Yeah.
And he tried to come back out there.
Yeah.
No, I'm not exactly sure. It may have been because they haven't ran a penalty. They haven't ran a play because it was a false start that moved them back. So that's the reason.
Oh, come on now. Pancake block's okay, but don't wiggle around on him, okay? See, they let him come back on now, though.
Yeah, it's just one play. That's what that's what we were talking about. The reason he couldn't come back out then was the false start. They still hadn't ran a play.
Right, exactly.
So I want to thank Best Buy in Tupelo. You can see Lee Grady and staff for all of your electronic needs, as well as Smith Furniture and Appliance in Fulton. Give them a call, 862-7412. Also thank Casey Light, owner of the largest personal injury firm in Northeast Mississippi. Give them a call, 662-554-4000. Here's the direct snap to Waters. Waters going to run it up the far sideline. We do have a flag.
Either holding or a block in the back. We had a lot of guys over there blocking in front of Waters, and it was thrown in that wad.
We'll wait on the call. Looks like it may be against the Indians, just kind of on some preliminary signals. They are talking with the Shannon coaching staff, though. I think they're trying to say he stepped out of bounds a couple yards shy of where they originally marked it. That's what it looks like on my screen. Fulton getting us a good view over there. They are going to keep their original spot. That's going to be holding against the Indians. It'll be third down.
Come on! Hey! Hey, that's good!
They mark off 10 yards from that spot back to the 36.
Ashton!
So that'll make it third and probably about 17. Third and 17 for the Indians. Waters with the carry, short gain up past the 35 up to the 34 or so. Imagine we may see the Indians go for it again.
O-line better give him some protection here because he's going to need some time to throw this ball to get this yardage.
No,
a little punch kick. Yeah.
Grab it. Yep, they
pinned him back.
They did. So the Red Raiders are going to take over from the Indians' 1 yard line. Great job there by Hoots to punt it away. That's where the Red Raiders are going to take over from the Indians' 1 yard line. Great job. Also want to thank S&W Pharmacy, proud to support IHS Athletics. They've been in business since 1963. Also thank Fulton attorney DJ Gregory. Give him a call, 662-397-9799. Also Gary Franks and Brian Wildman for all of your accounting and tax needs. I want to thank Guarantee Bank. They know what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community. So the Red Raiders deep within their own end zone. They're going to get a safety. Great tackle there by Jamarian Gaston.
Yes.
And also in on the action, number 21, Jack Davis.
Yep.
And that's a safety for the Indians.
Yep. That's the change in momentum we need right there. We're excited again now on the sideline.
So yeah, that was a big momentum shift there. It all started with the great punt by Hoots, and then I can't remember the number of who it was that was able to get the stop at the 1 yard line.
I think it was 15.
Edwards did a great job to get back there and force the Red Raiders at the 1 yard line.
Hey! The punt don't have to go in the air.
So now the Red Raiders are going to have to punt it away.
And he's not the best punter. He's a line drive punter from the time I saw him punt before.
Yeah, it's just that.
No, they're going to kick it. He put a tee down.
The high school rules may be a little different on that. That rule after the safety. We've already seen a safety earlier this year. The Indians had a safety against them in the Morville game, if you'll remember. So the Red Raiders are going to kick it away from their own 20-yard line. That short punt, or short kick there, picked up by number 16, Cade Miller.
Yep. On the 45.
On the 45, so that'll be some really good field position for the Indians to take over from the Red Raiders' 45-yard line. I think Ashley Auto, 912 West Main Street in Fulton, your local auto repair shop, as well as Food Giant, their employee owners, Keith Frederick, the manager. I also think the Meadows of Fulton, a vision of hope for a better tomorrow. I think all of these great sponsors. See, our views on Facebook are way on up there right now, Bobby.
Yes.
If you're watching on Facebook, we ask you can share our broadcast, let everyone know where they can find it. Also, you can let us know if you're cheering for the Indians or for the Red Raiders. So go Indians, go Red Raiders. Big run there by Waters up past the 40.
I'm going to tell you, 77 and number 30 came through and just wiped a linebacker out.
So that moves the ball up to the 38-yard line. Make it now 2nd and 3. About 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
I'd lean on those defensive linemen. I'd run it right down their throats.
I got to be by him, bitch.
Got Hoots handoff to Waters.
Another good run.
And that's going to be another one of those Community Spirit Bank first downs. So a great run there by Waters. I believe he's still on the ground. He's going to get up assisted by some of his teammates. He's going to come off the field. Let's see who will take his place in the backfield. I imagine it's going to be Gaston.
Yeah. I can't tell. His shirts, his jersey's bunched up in the back.
I believe that is Gaston. He'll take the handoff.
So he's met at the line of scrimmage.
So that's going to be a loss of 1. Make it now 2nd and 11. Reminder, you can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports on NEMCC TV. Also check out their app on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, or Apple TV. Think Casey Nichols Insurance Group, downtown Fulton. Give them a call, 662-523-0751. So 2nd and 11 for the Indians. The handoff again to Gaston. And short gain, maybe 3 yards.
Yeah, they're filling the gaps. Number 8. Number 8 for Shannon. Is that one of those linebackers we've been talking about that's making all the tackles up there?
Who was that, number 8?
Number 8.
Yes, Jaden Clark. Yes, we talked about him. He's actually leading the team in sacks so far this year. So that'll force the ball up to the 30-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Looks like we may see a timeout. If the Indians going to call their first timeout of the half. We've got 2 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Indians with the lead, 16-12. I want to thank Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South, and Ricky Summerford, Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. I also want to thank Kirk and Dixie Presley. They love everything IHS. Also, tonight's game brought to you by Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connection. Give them a call, 662-862-5000. Also, Sheriff Mitch Neighbors in the Itawamba Sheriff's Department reminding fans to stay safe and drive carefully. Thank Home and Forest Products sponsoring our senior cheerleader spotlight right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Here in just a little while, we'll name the Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game, brought to you by Chance Prestige and Pablo Makepeace, as well as Community Spirit Bank sponsoring our first downs. Just seen a comment, number 8 for the Red Raiders, Jaden Clark. He has a D1 offer from Samford.
Oh, does he? Okay. Pretty good looking athlete.
So I see Christian Trice in the backfield for the Indians. It's 3rd and 8. Looks like Trice will take the direct snap. He'll keep it himself. Looks like he kind of got tripped up.
He did.
Just past the 30.
Number 92 tripped him up.
It's going to be 4th.
Hey, defense hot. Defense hot.
Now Trice is coming out with a cramp or a hamstring. He's grabbing his top of his hamstring.
Waters back in the game. So 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
You know, a lot of times, Matt, you think when it cools off like this, you don't need to hydrate. You do. I mean, you lose fluids in a night like this, just like you do on a hot night.
Right, exactly. So the Indians are going to go for it on 4th down. Waters taking the direct snap, run up the right side. He's got a gap. Big run by Waters, forced out of bounds around the 10-yard line.
Great block. 88 wiped a guy out right here.
So that run out of bounds will stop the clock for just a minute. That's another one of those Community Spirit Bank first downs.
Great blocking on the edge, started by number. This tight end, they've got such a great scheme tonight.
It's first
another
goal.
Another great
Another
block.
run by Waters, but we've got a flag.
Yeah.
I believe the initial call was a touchdown, but I believe this is going to come back.
It is. Somebody on the interior line this time. It wasn't on the outside. I want to say it was a tackle.
Holding against the Indians. Yep. Should be 1st and goal from the 19-yard line. Minute and a half left in quarter number 3. First and goal.
You better get the snap off.
You've got Waters. He'll take the direct snap once again, run it up the middle. Gain of about 4 up to the 15-yard line. Second and goal from the 15. I want to thank Wayne Cleveland and staff at C&W Trailers, offering dump trailers, enclosed trailers, utility trailers. So Kathy Bean, your Etowah County tax collector, saying go Indians. Thank Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone from the city of Fulton, as well as Pablo Makepeace, your agent at Farm Bureau. Proud to sponsor games right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Waters again with the direct snap. Short gain on the play. 2 or 3 yards there.
Our number 8 for Shannon made that tackle again.
Number 8, Jaden Clark, getting in there.
Got a timeout.
We'll see. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the third quarter.
The third quarter, yeah.
So the Indians, it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line. They're going to swap sides right here. We'll go to quarter number 4. The Indians with the lead, 16-12.
We need this score, Matt.
I know it.
Fourth quarter, folks.
Of course, this is the Region 2 4A championship game between the Etowah Indians and the Shannon Red Raiders. We couldn't have asked for a better game tonight, Bobby. It's been a
good game. It really has.
Of course, both teams will wrap up the regular season next week. The Indians will travel to Amory, and Shannon, I believe, they're on the road at Morville. And I believe their game's played on Thursday.
Really? Thursday night?
Yeah, Thursday night. A lot of teams, they'll do that. They'll move up that last game of the regular season to Thursday night. I'm just hoping ours stays the same.
I do too. I'm injured. I'm bleeding all over the microphone down here.
So the Indians, they've got the ball. It's 3rd and goal from the 13. Got Waters again taking the direct snap. He'll run it up the middle. Good gain inside the 5.
Great blocking.
See where they spot it. I think it's going to be about the 3. That is correct. That would be a gain of about 10 yards.
They're trying to speed it up. They're trying
Fourth and goal. Here's Waters again. He's going to be tackled down at the 5. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Fourth down.
So that is the third turnover of the night for the Indians.
They were trying to speed the play up, and they couldn't get everybody up there and set.
Well, forcing the Red Raiders in a situation like this is how the Indians were last able to get some points on the board. They got the safety earlier. Now the Red Raiders at the 4-yard line.
I'd blow through their offensive line. I'd try to get this quarterback shook up right now.
Here's Clifton looking to pass down the field and way out of bounds. It's a great job getting pressure in the backfield. All right, thank you. I must have wrote it down wrong on my paper. Shannon will host Morville on Thursday night. So Shannon will host Morville Thursday night to end the regular season. That handoff.
Great defense right there.
The handoff to Hooks. Great job on the tackle. Still waiting on
30. I saw 31 for sure.
Ezel and Trice both in on the tackle there. We'll give them a gain of 1 up to the 5-yard line. It's 3rd and 9.
Watch it to this wide side over here.
There's Clifton looking to pass. That one completed. He's going to get just enough to get the first down. That one completed to Darius Clifton. That's going to be a first down for the Red Raiders.
Yeah, and he fooled me. I thought he'd work it to the wide side of the field. He worked it to the short side.
Itawamba defense needing to step up right here. So we've got plenty of time left in the 4th quarter. About 10 and a half minutes on the clock. It's 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders. Here's Clifton looking to pass way down the field. Overthrew him.
Oh, yeah, that was uncatchable.
Yeah, intended for Darius Clifton. I want to thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer. Give them a call, 662-862-9288. You also thank Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancellor Clerk of Itawamba County. Give them a call, 662-867-3421. Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive body shop and towing needs there at 213 Peppertown Plaza. Also thank Dossett Big 4, 628 South Gloucester for 46 years, just 1 block from the hospital in Tupelo. Here's the handoff to Hooks. Good job, Christian Trice with the tackle for the Indians.
Yeah, he just backed himself into that.
3rd and 1. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Red Raiders. That screen pass will push him out of bounds, but not before the Red Raiders get another first down. I want to thank Home and Forest Products. We'd like to recognize all the local logging companies, all the hardworking men and women who supply them. Also, Chan Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniform, sportswear, and equipment. Give them a call, 662-231-8918. Wood Trailer Sales, proud to be a part of our broadcast. You can see Donnie Wood and the staff, or give them a call, 662-862-7120. Thank Sheila's Flowers of Bliss Boutique, 802 East Main Street in Fulton. First and 10 for the Red Raiders. About 5 seconds left on the play clock. We'll see if they'll get this one off. They may have to call a timeout.
Yeah, delay of the game.
Got a flag. They are going to get the delay of game. Well, they're going to wave it off.
Must have got the timeout in.
That's what I was waiting to see. I seen over there by the line judge, the coach for Shannon was talking to the official, and I'm kind of wondering if they didn't reset the play clock. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why the flag was waved off. They're not going to call a timeout.
No.
Here's Clifton looking to pass. He does have some pressure in the backfield. He'll scramble.
Oh, me.
Intercepted by the Indians. Dropped it. Oh, man. He dropped it.
I was watching number 7 back here hit the quarterback. My goodness. Oh, what a hit. And I love hits.
Well, I'll have to go back.
I didn't see this down here for watching this collision.
So I was kind of all over the place, looking back and forth. It looked like I was trying to tell if the quarterback was past the line of scrimmage. He was up there pretty close whenever he threw that pass. They are going to check on Clifton with some assists from the coaches. He'll get up. They're going to check on him, just double check and make sure everything's all right. He will walk off the field under his own power.
He'll know tomorrow that he got hit tonight.
That's right.
You need to watch that on replay, Matt.
Yeah, I'll try to get that pulled back up here in a minute. I think Jason Wallace saying good luck to the Indians, your Alfie Insurance agent in Fulton, as well as FL Crane and Son Specialty Contractors, proud to be in business 75 years. I think Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart, give him a call, 662-862-3851. Who is the quarterback for the Red Raiders? I can't see it.
Number 7.
Number 7, Caleb Polk. A good run there.
17, I'm sorry.
17. Okay. I knew Caleb Polk was one of the defenders we had talked about. 17, Braden Collins. We'll see. Looks like we do hear some chirping. Looks like this may be personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Indians.
Yeah.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
30 lost his helmet. I don't know if he said something.
That's going to be a free first down for the Red Raiders. Not what they were wanting right there.
You don't need that. Not as tight as this game is in the fourth quarter now, boys.
Well, just 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. That will move the Red Raiders into Indian territory. It's first down from the 47. We've got Hooks and Collins in the backfield. We've got a flag. That's going to be a false start against the Red Raiders, moving back 5 yards. So that'll move the Red Raiders back to their own side of the field. They've got the ball at the 48. It's going to be 1st and 15. Here's Collins taking the snap. He'll keep himself up the far side. He's got a big gap just short of the first down. Eventually pushed out of bounds by number 2, Keyshawn Wilson.
He's quick. He hits that corner really fast.
We've got a feeling this is going to come down to the wire, Bobby.
It is. It is. We're going to have to tighten up because I'll tell you what, they're starting to run the ball and using those running backs, especially 17 at quarterback now. He's running it. That's that Collins kid you were talking about earlier, right. Braden Collins.
2nd and 2 for the Red Raiders. Collins, he'll keep it himself once again. Stopped No gain on Christian Trice with the tackle.
Stopped him then.
So great job, Christian Trice on the tackle. 3rd and 2 for the Red Raiders.
We just sent the jumbo package in. Number 72 just went in for us. So they expected him to run up the middle, I think.
So keeping Collins and Hooks in the backfield. Collins, he's taking himself up the far side. Eventually stopped by the Indians, but he will get the first down. Keyshawn Wilson making the tackle. Also want to thank Community Spirit Bank, proudly serving Northeast Mississippi and Northwest Alabama since 1908. Also thank Midway Marine of Fulton, offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards. Also be sure to check out Guy's Place on the Water. Got a whistle. Not sure if it's going to be one of the officials' timeouts. Looks like we're going to come out to check on Lewis, it looks like. Lewis on a knee. I see Coach Hoots out there.
Yeah.
Also saying go Indians at Sebring Gray, your circuit court clerk, taking care of election, circuit court, and marriage license. Also C&P Auto Parts, your hometown Napa dealer. Chip Preston and their staff really appreciate your business. Fulton Insurance, your trusted choice insurance agent since 1943. Steve Gregory and Ricky Riley. Also Kent Heating and Cooling, owned by Jamie Kemp, providing dependable and quality HVAC services to Itawamba and surrounding counties. Mr. Freeman, we have 7 minutes, 47 seconds left on the clock.
They're going to run the same.
Yeah.
They ran about 8 in a row.
Yeah.
So 7:47 left to go in the fourth quarter.
Till we can stop it. He's quick now.
Also, we want to thank Money Matters, 39 locations to serve you. They're going to walk Lewis off the field. Also, I want to thank State Representative Donnie Bell, saying good luck tonight to the Indians, as well as Thompson Stump Grinding and Root Removal. You can give Dusty a call, 662-231-5866. Cade Nell is number 68.
Coach Mann and I just decided they need to stop this.
That's right. Collins with a run stopped by the Indians.
Good play.
We'll get the ball up to the 25-yard line.
We thought they were going to run the same play off left tackle, but they didn't. We need to hold them here. I mean, seriously. There he is off left. There he is off left tackle. We held him that time. Atta boy.
Great job on the tackle there by number 68. 68, Kate Nail getting in there. Great job. It's third down for the Red Raiders.
One more down. Hold them. It's one more down, boys. Right here.
Here's Collins. He's looking to pass.
Oh, intercepted.
And
incomplete.
Heavily defended
no flag.
In the end zone by, that was Wilson. And I believe the other was number 20, Metters.
20, yeah, 20.
Yeah.
Caden Lewis went back in, or Colton Lewis went back in.
So it's fourth down. 6 minutes, 42 seconds left.
Right here. This could be the turning point.
He's looking to pass. Great job by the Indians to make the tackle.
Number 20.
Number 20, Trayson Metters. Well, he just called his name just a minute ago.
He put him down. Great one-on-one tackle. Open field one-on-one tackle. That's football right there.
Great job. The second turnover of the night for Shannon both being turnover on downs. The Indians will take over. They'll take over from their own 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 6 minutes, 34 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Hoots, he'll hand it off to Waters. Waters, he's got a gap past the first down, past the 40. They're going to eventually push him out of bounds up close to the 50-yard line. See where they spotted. I believe it's going to be the 49. Another one of those Community Spirit Bank first downs for the Indians. So 1st and 10 for the Indians.
Run that clock.
From their own 49. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Lean on it.
Lean, that's exactly right. Lean on that defensive line.
Here's the handoff to Waters. Push him up past the 50 into Red Raiders territory. It'll be 2nd and 7. Just keep the ball on the ground. Let this clock roll, Bobby.
Yes, let it run. Well, Coach Mann and I are down here telling them, milk that clock. Just let it run. You'll get down to almost 5 minutes.
5 minutes or 5 seconds on the play clock. Hoots handoff this time to Gaston. Stop for a loss of about 2.
Yeah, number 6, Donovan McGoy made that tackle for Shannon.
Loss of 3.
So be back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10.
Whatever we do, we don't need to pass the ball over the middle of the field.
Red Raiders are going to call their first timeout of the half. 4 minutes, 46 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Indians, they've got 3rd and 10.
Clock management, Matt, is what we need to think about right now. First downs and clock management.
I want to thank Best Buy in Tupelo. You can see Lee Grady and the staff for all of your electronic needs. Also, Smith Furniture and Appliance in Fulton, proud supporters of IHS. You can give them a call, 862-7412. Also, tonight's broadcast sponsored by personal injury attorney Casey Lott. Give them a call, 662-554-4000. I think S&W Pharmacy, proud to support IHS Athletics. They've been in business since 1963. Also, want to give Fulton attorney DJ Gregory a call, 662-397-9799. Also, you can go by and see Gary Franks and Brian Wildman for all of your accounting and tax needs, 662-862-4967. Just like their hometown teams, Guarantee Bank, they know what it means to work hard, play fair, and support their community. It's 3rd and 10 for the Indians. Hoots, he's looking to pass. And incomplete, intended for number 3, Malachi Casimir. So 4 minutes, 39 seconds on the clock. We'll see what the Indians elect to do. Still see Hoots on the field.
He's got a shoe hanging on.
Looks like the officials are going to talk about something. I'm not sure exactly what this is.
Well, they gave Hoots time to get his shoe.
Oh, they're going to call.
What'd they call?
I'm not sure. I never seen a flag. I'm not sure what it was.
I think they called him in, 1 foot in.
They must have.
That's all it could be, was 1 foot. Because this official over here had one, if you can see me, he had 1 foot like this.
Totally unbiased here, but I didn't even see that he caught the ball.
I was blocked.
A run by Waters.
I
don't see if they're going to give him the first.
I don't know that he... Did he get the first on that try?
It's close. They're going to bring the chains out.
But he had to have called that as a completion.
That could have been the only thing. That'll be something that I'll have to go back and look at.
I'd like to see that on.
But wow, that was.
And I don't see how anybody could have made the call except this guy on the sideline.
If I was a Red Raiders fan, I would be upset as well. So they definitely expressed their feelings whenever they made that call.
This would be the only reconciliation they got if this is not a first down.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Let's see. It looks like it may be first down. Yeah, it's first down for the Indians. Wow, that just shows how much. Great job there, Colton, zooming in to give us that look. About half the length of the ball was about all it was.
I couldn't tell from here. I knew it was going to be close.
It was about just a couple of inches. That was it.
Did Colton zoom in on it?
He did.
Attaboy, Colton.
So 1st and 10 for the Indians from the Red Raiders 41-yard line.
Come on, guys. Run it down to 4 seconds to snap the ball.
Clock ain't rolling, man.
We got Hoots and Waters in the backfield. Waters, he'll take the...
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Big run by Waters into the end zone. Touchdown for the Indians.
That's what we needed right there.
Big run there by Xavier Waters.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed. That is what we needed.
Weigel on to kick the PAT. Kick is up and good. I'm not sure why the score messed up on me right there. 23-12. Indians leading the Red Raiders. 4 minutes, 19 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
We needed that one, Matt, really bad. We needed that
a big-time score. I want to thank Ashley Auto, 912 West Main Street in Fulton, your local auto repair shop. Also, Food Giant, their employee owner, serving you better. Keith Redrick, the manager. Thank the Meadows of Fulton, a vision of hope for a better tomorrow. Also, you can watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports. You can find them on NEMCCTV.com as well as their app on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, and Apple TV. Thank Casey Nichols Insurance Group, downtown Fulton. Give them a call, 662-523-0751. Thank Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South, and Ricky Summerford, Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. Saying good luck to the Indians. It's Kirk and Dixie Presley. They love everything IHS. We'll thank Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connection. Give them a call, 662-862-5000, as well as Sheriff Mitch Neighbors in the Itawamba Sheriff's Department, reminding fans to stay safe and drive carefully. Got Weigel here to kick it away for the Indians. So in the Region 2 4A championship game, 4 minutes, 19 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Indians with the two-score lead, 23-12.
Play good defense. Get the ball back and then just shut it down. That's all we have to do.
Here's Weigel with the kick deep. Returned by the Red Raiders from the 15-yard line. Indians will bring him down just past the 30. Number
right here.
22 on the tackle, Jacoby Walker.
Keep everything in front of them. That's all they've got to do. Don't let it's 17 back in at quarterback. No, 12.
12, 12 back in the game, as well as
I feel better with 12 back there for us than I did with 17.
12, Deshaun Clifton, as well as number 20, Braylon Deans. That pass incomplete. It'll remain 2nd and 10. Second and 10 for the Red Raiders.
Keep it in front of you, boys. That's all you got to do. Keep it in front.
The handoff to Deans. He'll run it up the far sideline. He's still going, eventually brought down by number 7, Colton Lewis. That will be a first down for the Red Raiders into Indians territory. I do have a flag. We'll see. It's way down here.
You're doing a hell of a job blocking tonight, bud.
Flag is way back there at the line of scrimmage. See what the call will be. Is holding against the defense and a face mask against the offense. So that should
offset.
Yeah, that should offset. That, yeah, they're going to mark off 5 yards against, because face mask would be a 15-yard personal foul. The holding would be a 10-yard penalty. So they'll mark off 5 yards. 5 yards against the Red Raiders. That'll still be first down. They'll move the chains. First and 10 for the Red Raiders. Just a tick under 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 3:59. There's looks like they may still be discussing it. First and 10 from the 50. And Coach Hoot still wanting an explanation down here.
Yeah, he wants somebody to tell him what's going on. Yeah, we just need to make a good defensive stand here. Let them burn as much of the clock as they can.
They're still talking.
Are they out? I can't. Are they out of timeouts or?
No, both teams have 2 timeouts left.
Okay. I couldn't tell under their score down there if there's any lights left or numbers left or not.
The officials, now they're going to go over and talk to the coaching staff from Shannon. Not sure what we're discussing here. I mean, it was a 15-yard penalty against Shannon, 10-yard penalty against the Indians, so they'll move Red Raiders back 5 yards. I'm not sure if they're discussing that or if they're discussing something different.
It's got to be ball position where the ball's supposed to be played.
Well, they had it originally spotted at the 49, moved it up to the 50, and there's.
Now
it looks like they're going to move it back some more.
Yeah.
They're going to move it way back. They're going to move it back. Okay, so they just moved the 15 back against Shannon. So it was not offsetting. It was just a 15-yard penalty against the Red Raiders.
Against the Red Raiders, yeah.
So it's first and 10 from the 40-yard line for the Red Raiders. to Deans.
Oh,
the
good
Indians eventually going to take him down. Number 4, Christian Trice in on the tackle.
Trice, I'm trying to see 0 also in there. Martavian.
Yeah, it was Trice in on the tackle. There were several that kind of assisted there. Trice was eventually the one that brought him down. 2nd and 8 for the Red Raiders. Here's Clifton back. He's looking to pass. He's got plenty of time. Finally, some pressure from the defense. They're going to bring him down. C.J. Ezel on the sack, as well as
Nails.
Number 68, Cade Nail.
Nail, yes.
Yeah, Nail was the one who got credit with the sack. Ezel just kind of back there. I missed it. That sack there by number 68, Cade Nail.
Kind of a delayed sack. I didn't think they were ever going to get to him.
Yeah, I thought he was. That's why I said he had all the time he needed. And he eventually broke through Ezel and Nail kind of at the same time. Clock is still running. 2:30. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter.
It's 3rd and a mile, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. They've got the ball spotted.
Timeout, Shannon.
About the 30. It's going to be 3rd and 20. Timeout by the Red Raiders. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Red Raiders have the ball. It's 3rd and 20. Say good luck to the Indians. It's Wayne Cleveland, staff at C&W Trailers. All right, go ahead, Bobby.
No, I was just going to say that's how close the Indians are to a division championship right there.
Right,
2 minutes
and a half minutes.
Yep.
Also saying good luck to the Indians. It's Kathy Bean, your Itawamba County tax collector. Also thank Mayor Emily Quinn and everyone from the city of Fulton. Want to thank Pablo Makepeace, your Farm Bureau agent, sponsoring games on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Also thank Klein Mechanical Systems, your hometown heating, cooling, and plumbing dealer for commercial and industrial applications. They're at 409 South Spring Street. So Michelle J. Klaus, your Chancery Clerk of Itawamba County, saying go Indians. Give them a call, 662-867-3421. Thank Roadrunner Service Center for all of your automotive body shop and towing needs. They're at 213 Peppertown Plaza in Fulton. You can give them a call, 662-862-5136. Also, Dasa Big Four, 628 South Gloucester for 46 years, just 1 block from the hospital in Tupelo. Give them a call, 842-4162.
Now's the time, defense.
3rd and 20 for the Red Raiders. That pass completed with some pressure from the Indians. We do have a flag.
Flag down.
They are eventually going to bring him down. We'll see what this flag will do.
They're pointing toward number 7 for Itawamba, or in his
personal foul. It's a face mask against the Indians.
And that's who they pointed toward.
So after they mark off the penalty yards, that will be a first down for the Red Raiders after the 3rd and 20.
My goodness.
Red Raiders going to convert. They move them way down inside of Indian territory, spot the ball at the 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. The clock is running. You've got Clifton and Hooks in the backfield. Clifton, that pass completed to number 88.
We were covering pretty loosely. Number 1 and number 8 and 2. Yeah, we were.
Moved the ball up to the 21-yard line.
We didn't want them to get behind us, but we sure didn't cover very, very tightly either.
Shannon just has 1 timeout left to work with. Clifton back looking to pass. He's got some pressure in the backfield. They need to bring him down. He's going to run it. Get up to about the 5-yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Red Raiders.
Yeah.
We'll stop the clock momentarily as it stops. There's 1 minute 31 seconds. Red Raiders do have 1 timeout. And the Indians, they're going to use one of their timeouts right here.
Yeah, they were trying to get Jack Davis onto the field. I think that's why they called timeout.
So with 1 minute and 26 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter, the Indians with the lead 23-12.
Shannon has it on the 4-yard line.
Shannon has it on the 4-yard line. It's first and goal. I want to thank Home and Forest Products. They'd like to recognize all the local logging companies, all the hardworking men and women who supply them. I also thank Chan Pro Sports, the place for all of your team needs, uniform, sportswear, and equipment. You can give them a call, 662-231-8918. J.D. Wood, their territory sales manager, and his wife, Rachel. Thank Wood Trailer Sales, proud to be a part of our broadcast. You can see Donnie Wood and the staff, or give them a call, 662-862-7120. Sheila's Flowers and Bliss Boutique, 802 East Main Street in Fulton. Give them a call, 662-862-9735. Getting some updates right here in the fourth quarter. New Albany leading Tisch County 52-14. Belmont leading over East Union 38-26. Red Bay leading Tanner 36-14. So the Red Raiders first and goal from the Indians' 4-yard line. Run there with Hooks up the far sideline. Great stop there by the Indians, and on the tackle, number 8, Marion Wilson. Marion Wilson there
gained
to make
a
the
yard.
Stop. So up to the 3. The good thing is that keeps the clock rolling. We're at 1 minute left to go in the fourth quarter. The pass from Clifton.
Broken
incomplete.
up. No, incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for
88.
Number 88, Michael Morris.
He's begging for that, but he didn't catch it.
Is incomplete. It's going to be third down for the Red Raiders. Exactly a minute left on the clock.
We need to take a stand right here. Keep them out of the end zone, boys.
1 minute left to go in the fourth quarter. Red Raiders have the ball on the 3-yard line. Here's the pass to the end zone. Incomplete.
Incomplete again.
Fourth down for the Red Raiders.
Intended for number 5 then.
Intended for number 5, Degarius Clifton.
Fourth and goal from the 3.
Could be a big stop for the Indians. This could almost wrap it up. 56.9 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
Right here, guys. Right here.
Good stop for the defense. There's Clifton. He's looking to pass.
He got it.
That's
yeah, that was a good
into the end
catch.
zone.
81.
Touchdown for the Red Raiders to number 81, Montgomery.
Yeah, quarterback threw it exactly where he needed to. Just Zero had no chance of defending that play.
Flag on the play. Welcome to Archer. Left pass.
Pretty pass, pretty catch, and well defended, really.
There was a flag on the play, roughing the passer, of course, declined by the Red Raiders. 51.2 seconds on the clock. Let's see here, White Hat looking to the sideline for something.
It'll be enforced on the kickoff.
So the Red Raiders are going to go for 2.
We ain't let them go make it yet. No, didn't make it this time either.
He's out.
And they ought to throw a flag because he spiked the ball over there after missing it. But that should seal it for us.
So
2 plays is all we have to run.
That's right, Bobby. Just 51.2 seconds. We'll burn this one down. Of course, this is the Region 2 4A championship game. And the Indians in their favor.
Of course, we need to field this onside kick first.
That's right. Of course, we encourage you to stay with us. We'll have an extended post-game show interview with Coach Hoots. They're going to mark off that penalty yardage there, move them up to the 45 on the kickoff. Have an interview with Coach Hoots, and Bobby will bring you all of that action from the sideline.
He's got his good hands people up on the front line.
Yeah, imagine the Red Raiders going to try to return an onside kick. We are going to have a timeout, their final timeout of the half, called by the Indians. They're going to make sure they've got everything in place for this kickoff.
You can't mess this one up now, guys. You got to fall on the ball. Don't try to return it. Just catch it and fall on it, or just fall on it.
I want to thank Jason Wallace saying good luck to the Indians. He's your Alpha Insurance agent in Fulton, offering life, home, auto, and commercial insurance. Also, FL Crane & Son, specialty contractors, proud to be in business 75 years. Also, I want to thank Tim Gillentine, owner of the Dorsey Food Mart. They've been around 44 years. You can give them a call, 662-862-3851.
He's got the ball like he's going to kick it off to the Shannon side, if I'm not mistaken. You see how it's aimed to hit the Shannon sideline?
Yeah. So 51.2 seconds. Here's kickoff from the Red Raiders.
Good. That did it.
The Indians, they're going to get the ball.
That's what you had to do. He just smothered the ball. That's all he had to do. Number 10.
So the Indians.
Evan Summers. I don't know that we've called his name much this year, but he did a heck of a job.
I believe he was one of the captains tonight for the Indians.
Well, he just helped win this ball game.
See the final score down at East Union. Belmont picking up the win, 38-26. New Albany leading Tisch County 52-21. They're still playing there. As well as at Red Bay. Red Bay leading 36-21 in the fourth quarter over Tanner. The Indians in victory formation. The Indians, they are going to be your Region 2 4A champions. They pick up the win tonight over the Shannon Red Raiders.
You got to do one more, guys. You got one more snap. There's 3 seconds, about 3 seconds difference.
3 seconds difference there. They'll line up in victory formation
just
one more
up,
time.
Just hold up. Yeah, that did it. That did it. Congratulations, Etowah Indians. Your division champions.
Big win there for the Indians. They will be the 1 seed heading into the playoffs. In 2 weeks from tonight, playoffs will begin. So you kind of rest easy for next week. Of course, you want to pick up a win against Amory, but regardless of the outcome, the Indians are your division champions. Of course, I want to remind you we'll have an extended post-game show right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. You can find all of our games on Facebook, on the Etowah Agricultural High School Facebook page. We encourage you to go back and watch the game in its entirety if you get a chance. Also on YouTube, you can search for Jack Ivy. We were live tonight on our Roku and Fire Stick channels on Jack Ivy there on Channel 4, as well as our website, WRMGradio.com. We thank everyone for watching us tonight. I've seen several comments, haven't been able to get through them all, but of course we thank everyone for leaving your feedback, letting us know how we look, how we sound out here. Of course that helps us out a lot. Seeing several saying go Indians, congratulations Several Indian fans out there watching. Of course, Bobby Hill will get an interview with Coach Hoots here in just a minute. We'll have our extended post-game show right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company.
Yeah, we'll try to grab Coach Hoots. If he doesn't run away from us and get with the team first, we'll get him right after the team meeting.
Yeah, I see him now on the other side of the Red Raiders group there. Well, I think Community Spirit Bank proudly serving Northeast Mississippi and Northwest Alabama since 1908.
Here he comes, Matt. I'll try to grab him before he goes. Right. Coach, congratulations.
Thank
Wonderful
you,
ball game. Wonderful win.
Outstanding game by our boys. They fought tooth and nail. They practiced hard all week long for it. You know, and this is what we wanted to go. One of our goals is to win a division championship, and we just did.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank y'all for so much for what you do. What a great atmosphere tonight. Thank y'all.
Great game.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Matt. Everybody's excited. Everybody's ready to go to the playoffs. We got Amory coming up. We'll go down there and take care of business, and then we're off to the playoffs.
Yeah, we also thank Midway Marine of Fulton, offering a great selection of boats, pontoons, and outboards. They are experts in the marine industry. Also, be sure to check out their restaurant, Guys Place on the Water, for delicious lunch and dinner. One thing I meant to mention earlier, Bobby, how big were those stops on the two-point conversions?
Oh,
there
tremendous.
Six
tremendous.
points that Shannon could have had.
Difference in the ball game. Difference in the ball game, man.
Right, the Indians won by 5. There were 3 failed two-point conversion attempts that would have given the Red Raiders
and the big sack down here. You remember, was that in the third quarter or the fourth quarter? The big sack on the quarterback.
I can't remember exactly what quarter. I know the players.
You know, you and I both made the comment we didn't think they were ever going to get back to him, and then they finally sacked him. That was big, but I'm going to tell you, as player of the game, I'm going to have to give it. To Waters tonight. I don't know how many yards he gained running the ball, but he did a heck of a job.
Yeah, I don't have it in front of me. I know. Let's see. They had 3 touchdowns, one by Waters, one by Wilson. Did you write down? I missed one of them.
I did not. I didn't.
I didn't even write it down. I know Wilson had one. Waters had at least one. He had that 71-yard run into the end zone. Wilson had 2.
Yeah.
Waters had 2. That's what I meant. Yeah. Waters had 2 touchdowns, so 2 of the 3. The other one, that pass to Wilson. So Waters, 2 touchdowns on the night, 1 coming, that 71-yard touchdown run. Of course, if anybody watched our highlights from the previous game in the pregame show, we hope you enjoyed that. We'll try to get that again next week. We're on the road at Amory. We'll get you some highlights from tonight's game. We'll have some big ones. The Indians take the win over the Shannon Red Raiders 23-18. That's the final. The Indians are your Region 2 4A champions. I know Coach Hoots is excited. This whole team's excited to be the 1 seed in the playoffs starting 2 weeks from tonight.
Coach Mann, what do you think? What do you think, Coach Mann? We're going to interview our athletic director for just a second.
That was a great team win right there. Gutsy performance. Two really good teams playing really good at the right time. I knew it was going to be a dogfight, a one-possession game, and I'm glad we come out on the right end of it.
Got a lot to be proud of here in your athletics program. I saw where your cross-country team came out victorious this week, too.
Yes, sir. Our girls won their, they call it region, I call it division, but our boys finished second. I was down earlier in the week down with our girls at the state championship. They finished 5th overall in the state. Good little young team we have there. Football wraps up division here. It's going to give us a home game for the first round, and a lot of good things going on with Etowah Athletics.
Good to be the leader of victorious teams, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Coach. Back up to you, Matt.
Yeah, he talked. We'll be home for the first round of the playoffs 2 weeks from tonight. I believe the date is November the 7th.
Hey, let's play around.
Yeah, that'll be November the 7th, 2 weeks from tonight, first round of the MHSAA 4A state playoffs. I believe our opponent will be Tisch County, Bobby. That's who
great.
The Indians will play Tisch County, which will be the 4 seed in Region 1. Region 1 and Region 2 paired up for the first round. So it's huge to get that 1 seed.
And what date will that be, Matt?
November the 7th, 2 weeks from tonight.
Okay.
First round of the playoffs. I also want to thank Itawamba Equipment Solutions, Jordan South and Ricky Summerford, Northeast Mississippi's new heavy equipment dealer. I also want to thank Kirk and Dixie Presley. They say they love everything IAHS. Also, tonight's game brought to you by Arriva, the hometown team behind your hometown connection. Give them a call, 662-862-5000. Also, Sheriff Mitch Neighbors in the Itawamba Sheriff's Department reminding fans to stay safe and drive carefully. If they wrap up their huddle, we might try to get a word with Waters, if you don't mind.
I'll try to grab him.
We'll see if we can. Also want to thank Home and Forest Products sponsoring our senior cheerleader spotlight right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. If you missed that earlier, you can go back and watch it. Also, all of our ones from all the season. We've done a senior cheerleader spotlight for every home game sponsored by Home and Forest Products. So if you missed one of those, you want to go back and watch it, you can find it on Facebook or also on our YouTube channel. Just search for Jack Ivy. We'll get a word right here with Mr. Xavier Waters. Looks like he's going to take a selfie or a picture. We'll get a word with him in just a second. Colton, if you can zoom in there. And of course, Xavier Waters, our Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game, brought to you by Chance Prestige and Pablo Makepeace.
Jack Ivy in broadcasting decided to choose you as Player of the Game tonight. What do you think about that?
Very blessed. I'm very honored. I'm grateful for my old line made such big holes for me to run, showcase my speed. Been waiting to take one to the house for a minute all season long, coming off this ankle injury. Proud of my coaches, teammates, players, keeping their heads up, working all week. I'm very proud of the team.
Tell you who else blocked for you, and I bragged on him a while ago, number 88, that tight end.
Yes, sir. He was telling me every time we got in the huddle, he was like, "You finna go to the lane?" I said, "I already know, smash mouth." He told me.
Good job tonight, young man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Keep it up. You too. There you go. Our Player of the Game. It's Xavier Waters.
Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game, brought to you by Chance Prestige and Pablo Makepeace, all of your local Farm Bureau agents. Of course, he was talking about that 71-yard touchdown run he took to the house. That was a big run there. The Indians, they are your division champions, taking the win over the Shannon Red Raiders at home, 23-18. We couldn't have asked for a better night, Bobby. Thank you for...
It's been a fun night of football.
It sure has. Thank you for all you do. Gotten some great interviews throughout the whole season with Coach Hoots. Got to hear from Coach Mann. Xavier Waters, our Itawamba County Farm Bureau Association Player of the Game. I also thank Community Spirit Bank sponsoring our first downs all season long. We're looking forward to the playoffs. If you need some more information about getting on to sponsor, let people know about your business, you can talk to Bobby or Jack or whoever you need to get in touch with. We got playoffs coming up. Our final regular season game next week against Amory. I'm sure they can work out a deal. Throw that in there too. So
I promise you, we'll figure out a way.
So yeah, y'all just let them know. We thank you for joining our broadcast today. It's been a fun one tonight here in Fulton as the Indians will leave the division champions. They'll go on the road next week to Amory Halloween night. We'll wrap up the regular season before playoffs begin. Of course, I'm Matthew Willis, joined by Bobby Thomas on the sideline. Colton Harrison doing a great job up top on the camera. We'll say good night and head back to the house, Bobby.
God bless and be safe going home, folks.